Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Are we good?
Can you see us?
Are you see us? Are we live?
Is YouTube working prop? Oh my goodness gracious.
Are we live?
Nation.
Please tell us if we're live.
Can you hear us again?
Please tell us.
Oh, Taj Cooper and Jen Smith. I see y'all are already having a conversation. I like it. What's up, TM?
Thank God. I don't know what happened, man.
Mm-mm.
We were in the middle. I was starting to get my flow. It only takes me like 45 minutes to get a flow. You know, I'm a quick warm-up guy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're watching. We got like 115 viewers, and then it went right down to 0. And I was like, I think it's just a glitch on YouTube. Let's just keep acting like everything's fine. And then suddenly YouTube shut down, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Red Warrior, send me this Pop-Tarts
Fuck.
commercial.
So
also, fuck.
All right. But to be fair, we're going to be doing our normal routine. We do have this is a separate stream. If you guys can please hit that like button. What I love about this was in the middle of that stream, I was like, you know, honestly, it's been a pretty smooth week. Things have been going pretty according to plan. And then suddenly everything just
YouTube melted.
Like, of course, that's the way it works, right? Opportunity mixed with difficulty. If we happen to crash again, you know, we'll just keep doing this till this is right. We have some super chats that we definitely did not get to, so we're gonna make sure we get to those super chats.
We're gonna super chat right back at you.
We will make sure to get to them. But yeah, let's start going through some of them. I'm gonna be hopping around. This is the overall general theme of today's live stream. Appreciate everyone who is hopping back in here. You have no idea how much of a panic attack that was for me.
We thought it was our fault.
Anissa Instagram called us, and I was like, what's happening?
What gives?
At least the crash wasn't that long.
Got texts from a few friends who were like, guys, it's YouTube.
My brother texted me and everything. Anywho,
thank you all
let's
for
pick
looking
back up some of these again. I want to make sure we honor I don't want people who super chat the one from a few minutes ago that crashed. I want to make sure they feel honored.
Yeah.
So the first one that we missed, we got to go above.
Brittany
Lang,
who
said, hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
The shows that I've been watching is Friends and rewatching The Witcher, and on Disney Plus, The Mighty Duck Saga. Well, thank you, Brittany Lang. Fun fact. I answered all this in the last live stream when YouTube was down. So I'm going to round to this answer just for you, Brittany Lang.
Second draft, even better than the first.
What did you say again? Hey guys, how's it going?
Watching Friends and rewatching The Witcher and the Mighty Duck Saga on Disney Plus.
Well, Friends is my favorite show of all time, so I'm glad you're keeping up with that, Brittany Lang. Love your new profile pic change. The other thing too is what did you say? You've been watching Witcher. That's pretty impressive considering the fact that it's a brand new show, fairly brand new, and you're already rewatching it. I don't know too many people who have actually started a new show and then rewatched it immediately. I usually like to give it a bit of breathing room before moving on to the next one.
I like to start rewatching before I finish the series, so that like when the time I'm reaching the last season, I'm already partway through the third season. Really doubling up.
This is already a smooth. Oh my God.
Is it us? Is it YouTube?
Little Antonio.
I think that can be attributed to the internet.
All right. So what else do we got in this chat right here that you guys are talking about here? Well, I got my shirt. I don't know where I got this shirt from. What's funny is I got an extra large of this shirt, and then I got a large when I lost weight. It's the same shirt.
I got this from dtmerch.com. So go to dtmerch.com and get that toasty goodness all over your body.
If you guys can make sure to hit that like button, that would be great because yeah, we were doing good. We were almost at 200 people at one point, and nope, did not happen. Have not seen that MK animated movie yet. Have not. But we will get to it. We will get to it. Thank you, Cedric, for hitting. Thank you, everyone who's been hitting that like button because we need to recover from what happened the last live stream.
Yeah, we got to upvote this all over again.
No, we did not lose our old super chats. Nope. We are going through them right now. I screenshotted all of them so I could show them on screen. That way we don't get it mixed up with any new super chats that potentially come in on this one. All right, so moving on. Movies and shows you watched during quarantine. You know what else I've watched?
What's that?
You know what else I've watched, John?
Let's hear it. I'm in suspense now. I mean, because you're efficient, and you've got a broad taste. So I'm like, what did Greg watch? I bet it was interesting too. I bet it wasn't Good Boys because you already talked about Good Boys.
Better Call Saul.
Oh,
fully
wow.
caught up on Better Call Saul, and you know what? That show I think is just as good as Breaking Bad. I'm saying it. A lot of people will not meet me there. Mm-hmm. But I think it's just as good as Breaking Bad.
Okay. I mean, I think that there's an argument to be made from the parts of it I've seen.
That's a reference to the last live stream from 30 minutes ago.
So go watch that live stream.
That one to get what that callback is.
And like it.
And then you'll see how good of a joke that was.
And comment if you actually did that. 1922, sequel to 1917.
We're just gonna treat this as if the live stream. There's gotta be a way to like download those and then just upload this as one long video and really fuck up our algorithm on YouTube.
Yes, because the complete cut will get all the views.
I've seen all of Arrow, by the way. Chris in the chat is asking. I've seen every episode of Arrow. Mm-hmm. That ending was okay.
Daniel Jones, my favorite scenes in Jumanji: The Next Level were the scenes with Awkwafina being Danny DeVito.
Random Andy's channel. What's up, dude? You were in our last live stream and you were killing it.
Yeah, man.
Took a break from watching movies to catch up on shows. Currently, Bates Motel. I've only seen the first season. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What season are you on?
I just started season 3.
I'm only on season 4 of Flash. I finished all of Arrow. That was a weird backdoor pilot they had on the penultimate episode. Gotham. I'm on the final season on Patreon for Gotham, dude. New Girl. That's a good show.
I like the New Girl.
Whose Line?
Oh,
did they bring it back?
They did for at least a minute there. I haven't seen any of the new episodes.
Andy Griffith and Double D. I don't know what you could be referring to there, dude.
Porn.
Oh, gotcha.
Pornography.
Well, dude, those are some good shows, man. Your thing on Whose Line reminded me of another thing that I watched during the pandemic. Which is still happening right now. So anything I watch is during the pandemic.
Literally.
Middleditch and Schwartz. Hilarious Netflix special. A long form improv show with Thomas Middleditch and Ben, what's his name? Ben Schwartz. And Ben Schwartz, who voices Sonic the Hedgehog.
Schwartz.
And it is hysterical. One of the funniest things I've seen, hands down, all year. Oh, and the other thing I watched on Netflix, the Jerry Seinfeld stand-up. Absolutely funny, man. Really, really funny stuff.
Glad to hear that.
Go check that out. That Jerry Seinfeld stand-up is really funny. Was never a big fan of the Seinfeld show, but I really do appreciate his stand-up a hell of a lot. Got anything else, John?
I'm just surprised that you love that Jerry Seinfeld stand-up because I know how much of a fan of his you typically aren't.
What are you talking about?
I thought you didn't find his comedy and his coffee show funny.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of his television material.
Oh, I see.
But I really like his stand-up a lot. Good, I really like his stand-up a lot.
I've learned about your taste today.
All right.
I'm seeing a surprising amount of love for Place Beyond the Pines, which is rad.
Dude, Ryan Gosling in Place Beyond the Pines is fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Fargo, the TV show. That is also a good call. There's some heady shiz on there, to say's the least.
The King of Staten Island trailer. No, not familiar with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, that's a Pete Davidson movie.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Not a big Pete Davidson fan.
I like him when I like him.
Yeah. I like him when he's like the side supporting character in those SNL sketches. But I'm not a big, generally speaking, Pete Davidson. Like I tried watching the stand up, couldn't get into it. Usually when he's like the lead of something, I can't get into it. I don't mind his interviews. I like him on like celebrity roast videos though. I love celebrity roast videos.
I will say I did on my one trip to New York City. I went to a stand-up show my friend was performing in, and he dropped in and did a set. He just dropped in before the headlining the next show and gave us a free set. And he was working stuff out, but it was charming. Thanks for being enthralled by my experience.
Really
I took the time to share there. And Janine Garofalo did a comedy too. It was good. She was working things out as well.
This is weird. I've never been in this part 2 live. I'm sure many people have been through this, and I've never been through it.
We watched the first 3 episodes of Preacher, Louie. I would love to finish it.
Jarrett Barkley, thank you, buddy. Do Brat Pack marathons. St. Elmo's Fire's underrated number 80s. John, I feel like I'd have something on that. Thank you for your super chat, dude. Jarrett Barkley. I love your thumbnail. Are you that young?
Because we can't advertise to you if you are.
Because I think that we would be a great inspiration for you, and I'm looking to mentor some young children. So if you are that young, it would be great to talk with you in person.
That's right. Start a Real Rejects mentorship program. That's changing young lives. That'd be good.
Have you seen any of these like Brat Pack movies, John?
Oh yeah, I mean I've seen The Breakfast Club. Weirdly it's one of the more like toward the end of it, I think, but I've seen Weird Science a bunch of times. I've seen a few of them. Oddly, St. Elmo's Fire is one of the ones.
You say Weird Science?
Yeah.
As in the John Hughes movie?
Hmm?
That's a Brat Pack movie?
Wasn't it at least Anthony Michael Hall and a lot of those ensemble players are in that movie? I guess I count it kind of near there.
Oh wait, I was thinking of the Rat Pack.
No. Then your options are like anything starring Frank Sinatra.
I think you're getting this
Ocean's
really
11.
confused, John.
I didn't really care for the original Ocean's 11.
I was really confused right there.
Yeah, no, the Brat Pack.
And we're back.
Yeah, and I like those movies. I'd be curious to see St. Elmo's Fire. It's not my favorite era, but I like them.
Like the 80s themselves.
Generally, yeah. I mean, I don't share the same 80s nostalgia a lot of people do, but also just different coming of age stories connect with me a little bit more. Like when I'm watching them, I always feel a little removed from the time and place. So I feel like if you grew up during the 80s, they're prime for you. But yeah. Not to say that I dislike them, but yeah.
I've seen some of the, in the chat is asking, have I seen any DC animated movies? I've seen a good amount of them, actually. I have the DC Universe app. I'm still making my way through many comics over there.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep that nerd cred alive. King of the Hill.
Niraj Krishnan, thank you for your super chat, dude.
Hey, buddy.
He's watching right now. And Niraj, I just love you, buddy. We got a special shout out coming your way. John wrote it himself. Haven't read it, but what John writes always makes sense.
Always really great.
Ozark, what is Kim's Convenience?
Oh, it's about Kim Jong-un running a convenience store.
Oh, really?
No. I had no idea.
I was like, that shit sounds funny,
right? No, what is Kim's Convenience? I have no idea. I'll Google it.
Mindhunter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen every episode of that. I love that show. Extraction's great. Altered Carbon. My brother's a big fan of that. Haven't seen The Neighborhood. James Bond, all the movies.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. How do you have time to watch all this shit? There's so much. You're making your way through like a wide variety of things right there.
Yeah. While running a convenience store in Toronto, members of a Korean-Canadian family deal with customers, each other, and the evolving world around them.
That does sound funny.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Bad Boys. We got Michael in the chat saying I've been watching the Bad Boys movies. Anissa dislikes all the John Hughes movies.
Mimi M has been watching. Wait, go back. Just a little bit, because I was Bad Girls. Wait, where was that? I saw it. Damn, never mind. Good Girls. There you go. You gotta watch Bad Boys and Good Girls back to back.
Dude, we got some of our
show and the movies.
We got Jen Smith in the chat right now. We got LB in the chat right here.
He wasn't even. Oh, Clerks. I do like the first Clerks quite a bit.
Daniel's saying he could beat me in Mortal Kombat 11.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can, dude.
Once you beat him, that's just going to charge him up to destroy you.
You don't understand. When I play video games, I'm a cocky son of a bitch. Like when I'm winning, I am so annoying. I am the worst person to play video games with because I really rub it in your face. And then when I start losing, my mood just shifts. And I know this is a terrible quality about me. I become a total asshole in like a cold way. I don't start belittling you or something. I belittle you when I'm winning, but when I lose, the mood in the room just changes. I'm a terrible. That's why I don't do Let's Plays. I become just like a complete like different person when I play video games. I'm not a fun person to play video games.
Yeah, I would love to do some Let's Plays. I feel like that would be my arena.
Oh, and then when John starts beating me, if John starts beating me in a video game, it is not happy. I just start thinking of like, oh, you're just such a privileged white boy. Like that's where my mentality goes.
That's me. That's me in a nutshell, basically. Hey, is Solar Opposites good? Kyle Kyrido? I would love to see it. I'm a big Rick and Morty fan. So.
Nancy, back in our live stream. Happy to have you here.
Nan.
Staying with my parents through this. Oh, that's nice. What is that? What does that mean?
Shout out
to my cat Bucket. Miss.
Oh, Bucket.
What a cute name.
I
have one cat called Fuck It. And we're watching Murder, She Wrote, Columbo, and Midsummer Murders Together.
Ooh, you're going for some TV classics.
I haven't seen any of this shit you're watching, man.
Yeah, I feel
left out.
I've seen a little bit of Columbo because, TV Land and Me TV runs a lot in my home.
But I appreciate you contributing to our super chat, my dear. You know what? You said Midsummer Murder Nights. That reminded me. So the other day, it was kind of early when we wrapped up, and there's still some sunlight outside. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie. I'm not just going to watch an episode of television. I'm going to watch a film. And I was like, I have not seen Midsommar yet.
Ooh.
I'm going to watch Midsommar. But it was so bright outside, and there's so much darkness in the beginning of that movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't watch this with all this glare. So you know what? I'm gonna watch Good Boys. So I watch Good Boys instead. That's how my taste in variety changes. It's just like, do I want to watch this like weird horror movie, or do I want to watch this sex comedy?
Here's what you do: you start Midsummer. You watch the part you watched at night, and then once they get to Scandinavia, then watch it during the daytime.
That's a good call.
Yeah, because there is a lot of bright in that movie too.
Yeah, Midsommar is a mindfuck according to this chat.
It's yeah.
All right, let's see what else in the chat everyone's saying they've been rewatching lately or watching for the first time. It'd be fun if you guys specify in the chat what you've been rewatching or what you watched for the first time. Like Samuel saying he watched Breaking Bad for the first time. It was
lucky.
See, I wish I could be there for that experience.
I know
to live vicariously through something. Like when I love something and I introduce it to my girlfriend, I love being there for that feeling of just because if she's into it, if she's freaking out at stuff, I feel like I'm re-experiencing that emotion. That did not go that way for Children of Men. She was not into that movie.
Really?
And Children of Men is one of my favorite movies.
Damn.
And that was like, oh, this is what it's like when you don't like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
This is a bummer of a feeling right here.
Yeah. Because then it almost makes you kind of bent out of shape a little bit because, your enthusiasm and your love gets a little smushed. Yeah.
Then I was like, well, you're not getting any sex tonight then, lady.
You'd be the first man in history to use that card
because she's always craving sex from me. She's always like,
can't get enough.
Greg, give me the D. And I'm like, not now. I'm tired. Like, oh, I've had a long day. Every day she's just begging.
Tenacious V over here.
Everyone knows I'm being sincere right now. Everyone knows this is how my real life goes. Yeah. John, why are you always reading your text messages when we're streaming? It's so unprofessional.
I apologize.
And I've worked my ass off to make sure this is a real professional live stream.
That's right.
Just like talking about how my girlfriend wants the D all the time.
Too much D.
Stop ruining the lack of. You're making this really unprofessional, dude.
I'm really sorry, guys.
When you're not present, I'm not present.
Oh,
you're the leader.
I am now, and I watched Keanu just recently.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Then we'll get to Lewis's super chat in just a minute. Tell us about Keanu.
Keanu is the Key and Peele movie, and it's funny because I don't remember exactly how everyone was feeling when it came out, but I feel like there was this expectation for it to like reinvent comedy.
True.
Which it doesn't necessarily, but it's still a really fun movie and it's still highly enjoyable. I love the George Michael bits, all that. You rubbing your mustache during my monologue? Oh,
you think this is funny for people? They don't get that
You're
joke.
not going to yes and.
They're not going to know the inside joke here.
But they could.
There could be like two people in this live stream who might get that joke.
We can build a live stream inside joke. We can build it.
You try to attend to everyone in the live.
I
Hey,
do.
whoever's here, make sure to hit that like button, by the way. Apparently that does something for live streams.
Yeah, man. We've already got 86 on this live stream alone. Can we get to 100?
Can we get to 100 likes
To
while we're
100?
live? Never happened in the history of the Real Rejects, because I never encourage people to do it, but I'm encouraging today.
Do it.
Louis Burridge. Love that name, dude. Louis Burridge. There's your compliment for the day. I've watched more TV than movies during quarantine. Did you guys ever watch Community? It's now on Netflix in the UK, and so I've started my third playthrough. Congratulations, Louis.
Yeah.
You've seen Community, right?
I haven't seen all of Community, but I have seen a good amount in the way that one who's watching a show would have seen.
All right, guys. So here
I'm a big fan of the show.
Louis, based off of your suggestion, based off of your super chat, I'm going to tell you like real life annoyances I had living with John here.
Oh God.
So I felt very entitled. Don't worry, John. If I tell a story about you being annoying, it's really about how I'm an asshole. Let's remember that.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not here to make you look bad.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. That's not where I went.
So when he moved in, there's a TV I bought. I had it mounted and everything. And so naturally, and I was living by myself for a long time before he ever moved in. And 99% of the time, what was playing on TV was my selection. It was something I chose to play. But then every once in a while, John, I mean, like we would never be like, hey, dude, you want to choose something tonight? Because we didn't like watch shit together when we lived together, because we were already like filming together all day and editing together all day. That we were like, let's just go to our separate rooms. Fuck it, get away from me.
Yeah, and there was one kitchen too, so that creates a tandem in the evening as whoever sits down first is the chooser.
So just as a reminder for just tuning in, Louis was asking if we watched Community. And the only time but then we would never run it by each other if one of us was just going to watch the TV. And 99% of the time it was me who watched the TV. Now, I never watched Community because I was so annoyed with John, because he would randomly at times just lay on the couch and then turn on Community when I wanted to watch TV.
Oh, no.
And I didn't know how to just be like, yo, dude, is it cool if I choose something? So my association with Community, the show,
not being able to watch
the show I want to watch it. And John just chose it.
Yeah. Now you get how I felt when the Cleveland show killed King of the Hill.
And so I would be like, oh, man, it's maybe, okay, I'll let him watch one episode, right? And then he would just let it play. And then he'd just keep watching the next episode and the next episode.
It's a really good show.
And then I was like, what the fuck? Is it ever going to be my turn to watch television?
After all of that 70s shows I watched.
So that is my association with the show Community.
I really hope you never started. Just keep that forever.
Man, yeah. Yeah. Hey, we hit 103 likes. Yay!
Can we get to 110?
Can we get to 110 likes?
I think that's the thing. We got to keep these really manageable goals.
What? Jabby Koei's in the chat.
Jabby,
what the
get
fuck?
Jabby. Why is audio RS?
Oh, the stream caught my underwear.
Oh, wow. Really? That's enough to get us a yellow dollar bill right there. That's risque.
I'm not in my underwear.
Oh goodness. Sorry, I was both looking at your underwear and reading a comment about Atlanta.
Greg Saw. If you guys haven't seen Greg Saw,
throw a like on that video.
Hey, look, if I'm telling a story, I can't be looking at the chat at the same time because I'm gonna lose train of my thought. I lose.
You're gonna get a random idea.
I'm like, oh shit, what was it talking? That's what happens when I'm reading at the same time. All right. Let's just keep this chat over here.
Keeping it over here. Hype.
117 likes. Oh, this is incredible. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
Oh, can we do 125?
Can we do?
I'm just gonna keep adding 7 every time.
We should encourage people to hit the like button in the most unenthusiastic ways. Can we get to 120, 125, 130, 130 likes, 135?
Do I see 150 likes? 150 likes. Do I see 200 likes? 200 likes coming out. 205. 205 likes. 210. 210 likes.
All right. Let's see here.
Rewatch King Kong 2005. You know that movie, I feel like it is one of those epics that almost gets there and like it's memorable for that reason.
Yeah.
It's like almost. There's so much to appreciate.
Fever Boat. Thank you so much for your super chat, dude. I just watched Serenity 2019 today.
I can't wait to
we
see
can't. Oh man, I can't tell you a story about this one. Wait till Friday on the Schmodown. We have some big collabs this week, huh?
Yeah.
Poorly made movies are sort of like comfort movies for me because they are often entertaining on a meta level. Well, hey, I got a fever boat.
Oh my God. Hey.
Fever Boat. Thank you for your super chat. And
Fever
I
Boat.
absolutely agree with you. Sometimes I prefer to watch a bad movie, like a poorly made movie. What's up, John?
Sorry, I just want to point out you were doubly clever because also that movie has a boat in it. Look at that. Serenity 2019, Matthew McConaughey, the boat.
How was I doubly clever?
Because you referenced, you made a boat, you read their name, and then the boat is in the name, and I was like, why the boat? Oh, gotcha. Bring the comment back. I can explain.
This is the last live stream we're going to do. I don't know what John talks about anymore.
Where's that
I can't
cat?
figure it. Dominic, I noticed you in the live stream. Don't you worry, buddy.
What is Final Space and what's a chuckity puck? I keep seeing that in the chat.
Let's see here. Watch the original Dr. Dolittle with Rex Harrison.
Not bad.
Man, the picks that are in this chat are. I'm just going to do a speed round of everything I'm reading in the live stream right here of the movies that people are listing. Barb & Fink, 1991. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
Shrek, Venom, Jurassic World.
Argo, How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. I can't see any.
Call Me Cat. What is Call Me Cat?
The things that you guys are choosing to watch right now are so damn entertaining because
Orgasmo.
I can't see a linkage to any of them. From Dust Till Dawn is a pretty great show. I appreciate you pointing that out, dude.
Balls of Fury. I'm glad for revisiting that.
Let's see here. What do we got? All right. Fever, Patrick Pacheco. Peter Pacheco. Thank you, dude.
Still haven't learned that accent.
We are watching the full MCU timeline. Who's the full MCU timeline? Who's we? Inclusive of TV shows, one-shot Netflix shows, and movie. That is a great fucking way to make use of your quarantine, dude. To do the proper timeline MCU, the full package, not just the movies, but to include the one-shot and all the TV shows and all the shows that don't matter to the MCU
and every comic ever written about any of the characters.
I mean, I feel like that'd be pretty. That does make for a fun time and does give you the full package experience. So I respect that level of commitment, especially knowing how inconsequential some of them are going to be. Yeah. Cough, cough. Netflix shows. But hey, I hope that overall you're having a fun time with it. And Peter, thank you so much for your super chat, dude. And then moving on, that guy, Carrie, you guys should watch Justified, one of my favorite shows. I love Timothy Olyphant.
And Walton Goggins.
I love Walton Goggins. I feel like he's not a pervert.
And Margot Martindale.
Definitely a pervert. But Walton Goggins, definitely not a pervert.
Okay. David Thewlis, definitely a pervert.
David Thewlis is definitely a pervert.
No.
Guys, tell me in the chat, actors who you suspect might be perverts.
No, it's a whole topic.
I'm not talking about people who have been in the media. I'm talking about people like you look at them and you go, there's something about them that I just get a vibe that they're probably a creep in real life.
Okay.
David Thewlis, Peter Sarsgaard.
Okay.
Someone's saying Ryan Reynolds and Timothy Chalamet. This should have been the topic for today.
Who's a creep?
Which actor do you think is a pervert?
Kevin James. Donald Trump. We already know. Kevin
we already
Spacey,
know. We already know. Oh, this is great. Steve Buscemi. Yeah, no. Steve Buscemi, definitely. Michael Shannon. Yeah, I could see it. Michael Shannon's one of those actors who I love, but I'm like, you creep me out, dude.
Yes.
Daniel Day-Lewis. No joke. I had a dream yesterday that Daniel Day-Lewis was at some film festival in Italy that I was attending, M. Night Shyamalan was. I wrote this down in my journal today. M. Night Shyamalan was introducing me to Daniel Day-Lewis. I made some crack. He got very defensive, as if I wasn't respecting his process, and then I woke up. True story.
So never make that mistake in real life.
Miles Teller. I could see Miles Teller. Yeah, absolutely.
Being a creeper.
Tom Hanks. Come on. This is the most interactive the chat's all been. I should have shouted this out. This should have been today's topic.
I've heard Danny DeVito is an incredibly sweet man.
Jackie Earl Haley. Yeah, probably a creep.
Crispin Glover, we already know.
We already know Crispin Glover.
Charlie Sheen, we already know.
All the Skarsgård, Catherine says.
I feel like just being on True Blood counts.
Miles Teller, yeah. Mel Gibson, how dare you?
Your
We
dad.
know he's a creep.
Definitely creep. Michael Cera.
I could see Michael Cera secretly being like a fucking narcissist, you know?
Or just like really kinky.
James Franco, we know. Jack Nicholson is like a charming creep.
Yeah, he's a creep by design, and we're okay.
Willem Dafoe, absolutely, 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. Defoe, yeah, he's got a feud with Christian Harloff.
Greg Alba,
Jared Leto, Greg Alba.
everyone knows.
Big Bird, you take that back.
Everyone knows Greg Alba is easily the biggest creep in real life. All
Any
right?
person on Pawn
And
Stars.
if you've watched one video of The Real Reject, you know Greg Alba definitely creep in real life.
But who's creepier, Greg Alba or Crispin Glover?
Oh, Greg Alba. Greg Alba's definitely. See, Crispin Glover wears the creep on his shoulders. I'm secretly creepy. There's a major difference there.
I feel like we can get as
We're at 125 likes.
Hey, can we go for 132?
Can we get to 133 likes? I love that number. Thank you guys for hitting that like button.
Thomas Jane, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, definitely.
He's got some allegations.
All politicians. Vin Diesel, yeah.
Judi Dench.
Oh, Judi Dench is
She's
a fucking
creeping.
whore in real
She
life.
be creeping.
Anthony Hopkins masturbates in public.
Eisenberg.
Guy Pearce loves to crap on people's chest. These are
He
all
does.
true stories. I'm telling you guys, all true stories.
He's into Shiza porn.
All true stories.
Christopher Nolan, yes, definitely creep.
Making
snuff films.
Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's fake laugh makes me very uncomfortable.
Imagine being in the same room with it, though.
Oh, John Goodman. Oh, God.
Mm.
I would hate for him to be a creep in real life.
I like how Billy Bob says women. Oprah Winfrey. So women are creepy, but Oprah is especially creepy.
Next question. Do you guys think Ellen DeGeneres is a fraud?
Why would we think that?
Because I've come across many videos that are saying that.
Oh, good. Well, we should research further.
All right.
Tim Blake Nelson, that's a deep cut.
Deontay Wimbish, thank you for your super chat,
Yeah.
dude. Am I pronouncing your name right? Deontay that's every live stream right there. That's every live stream. I just did that for you, Deontay.
Am I pronouncing this right?
Am I-
$10?
Excuse me if I'm butchering your name. That's funny. I missed it. Excuse me if I'm butchering your name. What's the question? I've watched Birds of Prey, Bumblebee, Detective Pikachu, and Up, all for the first time. Rewatched Django. I love that movie. Django is a great film. Rewatched Finding Nemo. Yeah. Oh God, that independent dramedy about a dad who lost his son in the middle of World War II.
Son with a deformity and his best friend with amnesia.
Very good
from
movie.
the war.
With my oldest daughter, her first time. Okay, wait. Real question. You said you rewatched Finding Nemo. Oh, I thought he was saying he rewatched Django Unchained with his daughter.
You know, she is not about that kid life. All right, she wants those Tarantino joints.
Well, I appreciate the super chat, dude. And you know what? We like Birds of Prey. You hate us if you want, but we're at 141 likes, so hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We go for 148.
Bumblebee, thank you guys for hitting the like button. Bumblebee, love that movie. You know, I heard Travis Knight is not returning for the follow-up Transformers film.
That's what I've heard too. That's a bummer.
Detective Pikachu, that was okay. Up, Ed Asner, family friend of Ed Asner voices Carl in that movie, family friend of mine.
As good replay.
Love Ed
There's your
Asner.
shout out, bro.
Super funny guy in real life. Django might be it's still Kill Bill. Django's my second favorite Tarantino movie.
I'll never forget the like New Beverly shows they would do for that with like these crazy ass handpicked trailers.
Right. No, dude, I'll
cartoons.
never forget that either, John.
I'm sorry, you should have gone.
Well, you didn't invite me because you like to do everything by yourself, or unless someone invites you, but you don't know how to pick up your phone. Be like, hey, Greg, I was just watching Community, but you want to come by and hang out with me?
Once Community's done.
God. Oh, you know what else I've watched during this quarantine time is Christy Elliott stand up. And there's a chunk in there, like a 10-minute chunk that I saw him do live because comedians will test out their bits at like the Comedy Store or the Improv. And I saw that bit live, like 10 minutes of it is hilarious, but I didn't really find his special all that funny. And Christy Elliott is one of those stand-up comedians who I think is just way funnier when you're there.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
seems like an energy in the room kind of performer.
Now, the last question I threw out to the chat was, do you guys think Ellen is a fraud? Let's see what the chat has had to say. Ellen should pay her staff, Mimi says.
That is true.
Jabby is saying Ellen is a fraud.
She didn't really ride Usain Bolt's back.
Jacob is saying, no, Ellen is great. People are always looking for a reason to take people down. Looks like the conclusion, people think Ellen is a fraud. TM is saying Ellen ain't shit.
Oh, damn. Look out.
Guys, hit the like button if you think Ellen's a fraud. If you think Ellen is not a fraud, make sure to hit that like button. Daniel Jones is saying Ellen is mean off camera.
I knew it. I knew it. It was too good to be true. Ellen threatened my grandfather last week.
We're definitely getting more interaction with these random questions in today's team.
Ask me anything.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go on to the next super chat. But in the meantime, I want you guys to tell me, are you mad? Are you mad at Robert Pattinson for refusing to work out during the Batman? Do you think he's just being sarcastic? Do you think it's being blown out of proportion?
How much spit has hit your face because of this?
Let us know. Tell us. Do you think
complain
it's bad?
Complain to us.
Anissa, how you doing, dear?
Nice.
You know how you're doing. Off-topic question, but do y'all listen to Tame Impala or Tokyo Police Club? They're some of my favorite artists. So wondered if you all have checked them out. Well, Anissa, I appreciate your super chat, dear. Tame Impala. John is a huge fan. John, give a quick review of Tame Impala. Go for it.
I guess I would say I'm a fan of Tame Impala. They definitely have some
Huge
jams
fan.
that I absolutely love. There's a lot of stuff
Huge
on
fan.
Lonerism I think is really good. And I have heard the new album in full. I got to listen to
Huge fan.
Currents. Yes, I'm a gigantic fan. Currents has taken me, weirdly, I know it's like everyone's favorite Tame Impala album. It's taken me a little bit to get into that. But yeah, you know, I enjoyed their sound. You know, I like when I wish they would bring some of those guitars back, but that's just me.
Well,
because Elephant is such a righteous tune, and I feel like since that album especially, they have just dropped the guitar out. But yeah, I like Tame Impala. I don't know as much of Tokyo Police Club. I'm sure I've heard one or two of their songs. I couldn't identify one for you.
Tokyo Police Club, they're great. They're a K-pop group in Japan.
That's absolutely true. Both of these facts.
I'm sorry, Anissa. I don't know, but you don't care to hear from me. You care to hear from John. And she's got a follow up here. Thank you, Anissa. Appreciate you. Double teaming it. Oh, so good. Yes. Ooh. Rewatching all the Scream movies as well. Which one do y'all like best? My favorite is the first one because I love Skeet Ulrich, and it's the best. My girlfriend was like jizzing when last time we were watching Scream all over the Skeet. I didn't realize how hot the Skeet Ulrich guy was until like I was rewatched it the last time. Like shit, Skeet Ulrich is like apparently this really sexy guy.
Yeah.
But what I remember from Skeet Ulrich is some random movie that was on one day that my dad was watching where Skeet Ulrich was sitting on a toilet having a conversation with someone. Don't know what that movie was, but that's what I think of when I think of Skeet Ulrich.
Has informed my entire opinion.
That's what I think of when I think of Skeet Ulrich.
He's the Johnny Depp who aged better.
Yeah, no, totally. But I would say the Scream movies, my favorites, my ranking are exactly in the order they've come out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 100%, it's that order for those movies.
I think qualitatively speaking, I will absolutely agree with you, though I haven't seen Scream 4, although just to be fun and because I do, in a cheeky way, have a soft spot in my heart for it, Scream 3.
All right.
A soft spot for that one.
So thank you, Anissa, for those questions. Thank you for your contribution to the super chat. So the last question I asked the chat was, and this is very confusing for people who are just tuning in, we got to 150 likes.
150. Can we do 157? Always up by 7. It's attainable.
Thank you guys for
Thank
doing
you
it.
so much.
This is fun. I love getting likes.
More-
We're at 153.
more people
Best day ever.
like this than are actually watching
it.
this.
That's incredible.
So that's good.
Thank you guys. All right. So I love all these
Ellen
comments about
spat
Ellen
on Wes
DeGeneres.
Anderson.
So-
Ellen mugged me.
So my last question was, you guys think Ellen's a fraud? And now my next question was, what do you think about this whole Robert Pattinson refusing to work out? Let's go to the chat. Let's see what people are saying. You know what? I got a different idea of how we can do this. I got a different idea. I got a different idea.
Let's hear about it.
Hold on. How come it's okay? All right. We'll show you guys what we're looking at. Oh, hit the wrong button. This one?
Yeah, and then you're gonna want to switch
To this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How come it's not showing? John, what'd you
change
do?
the window?
How do I do that, John?
John,
just do it. Do it fast. Do it fast before we lose all our viewers.
I will.
Hurry, John.
Fast.
Hurry.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
God! Thank God. Oh, such a stressful,
We did it.
stressful
Before
day. at the Real
YouTube
Rig.
crashes again.
All right, let's see what everyone said. Don't worry, we're going in order of everyone's super chats. So I see some super chats are here, but let's see here. Are you back on your phone
I'm
texting
just
again?
verifying a piece of news. Yeah.
Is it serious?
No.
Then what the fuck are you doing?
Because Scream 5 is.
What, you're texting someone about Scream 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Ellen spat on
took me
Wes.
in the bathroom and laughed
Laughed
at me.
Then she fed me opinions,
That's so
which I
funny.
ate. I love that.
Ellen spat on Wes Anderson.
If
These
it
are
was you,
so-
I wouldn't care. But since it was Wes,
These are so funny.
These
All
are
right.
great.
So the last question I asked, and I'm finally getting to it, is what do we think about the whole thing with Pattinson saying he's not working out? Okay. At around that portion. Okay. Pattinson is being sarcastic. It was bad they casted him. He's just making it worse. It's unfortunate. Damn, Eric Horseman here in the chat. We'll get to your super chat. Thank you, buddy. Okay, I guess it depends on how fit Pattinson already is. I wish he would to help develop the character he's playing. I can't blame Pattinson for not working out. He should work out or quit the role. It seems like this is a really divisive topic.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, damn. It's very divisive.
I fall in the direct middle.
It's not like he's going to be gaining weight. He's barely eating anything edible.
Yeah, he's just making his weird cheese noodle towers.
He should work out for the Batman or quit. Now, I really do think he's probably just being sarcastic, guys.
Yeah,
To a certain extent. I feel like he's doing some self-deprecating humor, but I don't think it's like I don't think it's as bad as he's making it sound like I ain't doing shit.
at the end
know?
of the day, he's
Yeah.
gonna be fit, and the movie's gonna be the movie it needs to be. And if his body isn't right by the time they go back to production, you can bet something's gonna happen about that. So
Yeah, it's true.
you know,
All right. Oh, we're at 159 likes. Thank you.
can we
guys.
get to 166? Always with the 7.
All right. What's another controversial topic that we could do? Oh, okay. I got a fun one for you. Should Amber Heard be fired from Aquaman 2?
Oh, that's a great question.
Gonna check in with the chat in a little bit while we take care of some super chats here.
Where am I?
Should Amber Heard be fired from Aquaman 2?
And recast in Grindelwald 2.
And should
Fantastic Beasts.
should they move her to? Should they replace Zoe Kravitz with Amber Heard in Fantastic Beasts 3? No.
Oh boy. You know, they should cast her as Jack Sparrow, and then they should put Johnny Depp in Aquaman.
All right. Okay. I got to go to that one. Ethan Holgate. Thank you, dude.
Hey, buddy.
Appreciate your super chat. I watched The Good, The Bad, The Weird, awesome movie, and a lot of canon movies. One of my favorite, King Solomon. Mine's Goofy, and From Dusk Till Dawn season 1. What's The Good, The Bad, and The Weird?
The Good, that is, oh damn, wasn't it made by the guy who did Shaolin Soccer? I want to say.
As long as you don't get on your fucking phone again, I'm gonna be okay.
It's a Western-inspired Hong Kong film, I think. I think it's like a martial arts Western of sorts. That's also kind of kooky and zany. That's the best of my vague recollection.
Well, those are some good picks you got here, Ethan Holgate. Even though I haven't seen any of them except from Dusk Till Dawn season 1.
Underrated.
You know, we actually, Ethan Holgate, you're gonna like this piece of news. I interviewed, oh God, I know his name. I've told he's a friend. Oh, shit. Why am I blinking? The cowboy. What's his name, John? Jesse Garcia.
Jesse John Garcia.
The cowboy, the Ranger cowboy from Dusk Till Dawn. Jesse. Oh my God, I'm such an asshole. Jesse.
I sat across from this man and spoke with him.
I was nervous to talk to him because I'm a big fan of that show, and I interviewed him. We shot that at Blumhouse's studios. But we did it for the channel. If you're interested, go find that video. Just type in Real Rejects, Jesse Garcia. Big D energy, and you'll find it. You'll find it.
There was a lot of D in that room that day.
Anissa Oliva also does BFF Eric know about today's live stream. He's in the live stream now.
He's here ripping on Ellen.
It's a good thing we did a part 2, or else he wouldn't be here right now. Part two. And then we'll take one more super chat. We got plenty more to go through, but I'm gonna go check in with the chat. Remember, chat, should Amber Heard be fired from Aquaman Dose? Melanie. I think Melanie's that rare case who prefers me over you out of the female demographic.
Please, by all means, take it.
Don't know why I did this to myself, but I've been watching Batwoman and now love to hate it. Apparently, this is my sexy voice.
This is how people are into Greg talk.
This is what is into Greg? This is how he talks, apparently. Oh, really?
I'm so happy.
All right. Here we go.
We got it. You're good. Yeah.
Don't know why I did this to myself, but I've been watching Batwoman and now love to hate it. The writing is terrible and it disgraces everything Batman. If you like it, more power to you. Arrowverse about to die. Thank you for your super chat. I watched I've seen Ruby Rose. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My God, this is a good break. I can't wait for my upcoming Schmodown match.
Jesse Garcia.
I watched Ruby Rose in some of the crossovers.
Yeah.
And then I realized she's fine. Definitely don't care to watch her Batwoman, though, in terms of a focused central lead. I could really feel like as a supporting role with some little appearances, I'm totally cool with you, but in terms of like a lead of the Batwoman role, I just know I wouldn't be into it. I mean, maybe it's like I'm assuming too much, but honestly, I think I'm right, and I feel like the general feedback for the Batwoman show has only confirmed that for me.
I mean, I've heard nary a positive word said towards it. I mean, even Supergirl has people who are like, "No, I like it."
Supergirl's gone down in ratings a lot, which is
really?
I mean, honestly, when a show goes down in ratings during this time, that is a bad sign. That is a bad sign.
Yeah.
So I say, should we fire Amber Heard? Let's go to the chat, people.
Perfect segue. Perfecto. It's the other window.
John.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So then, John, I
right.
clickety-click this button.
Clickety-click. There you go.
All right. Let's find what people are saying about Amber Heard. Should she? Everyone's still talking about Ellen DeGeneres, which is what I really wanted.
Evil Dead series. What about it?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh my God,
Ellen,
so many comments are coming
Depp,
this whole
Ellen,
time.
Johnny Depp.
Oh my God, somebody else. Okay, I'm trying to get to the point where it's probably around the point where we started hearing about it. All right.
Ellen had taken Pattinson's workout equipment. I like it.
All right.
GTA 6 will have one playable character, Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, I dislike Amber Heard so much.
Oh, damn.
Replace with Emilia Clarke. That's not a bad replacement pick.
Oh. And hey, I mean, that would give her a chance to kind of reestablish herself.
Yes, she's crazy. If it was Johnny, he'd be out. Very true. Very true.
That is probably true.
Except if J.K. Rowling was directing it or writing it. It looks like there's a unanimous yes.
Teresa Palmer is another good call. Yeah.
Oh God, you know who else? Chloe Grace Moretz for
There you
anything
go.
and everything.
Every role.
If Johnny Depp
Candyman
got fired for Pirates and Amber Heard should be, it's only fair. Very okay.
Each
All
of
right,
you
respect.
loses a movie.
Hey, I didn't ask if Johnny Depp is innocent. I mean, we know. I'm just saying.
Seems like they're both in this together.
If Amber is fired for being abusive, other actors should be blacklisted as well. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit of a controversial opinion.
Uh-oh.
He's not stating that Amber Heard is not abusive. He is stating that if she's fired for being abusive, then other people should be fired as well. Like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, I knew it was coming. Recast the Ellen show.
This whole Ellen thing came from the fact that all of a sudden in my feed, like 2 days ago, I'm seeing all these videos about why Ellen DeGeneres is a horrible person. It just sent me down a wormhole. And I'm like, is she really? I can't.
Are these new videos or are they just
right?
algorithmically showing up now?
Johnny Depp should be Aquaman. Oh, that would be great. I'm king of the Atlantis. I'm the rightful heir to the throne.
Why is my trident always gone?
Why is my trident? Why is the trident always gone? Oh man, Johnny Depp should replace Amber Heard. That'd be great. Jen Smith, just write her out. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I know for comics fans, Mira is a very integral character to Aquaman. I don't really remember that much about what Amber Heard did in the movie.
She had that bright red wig on.
And I've seen the movie twice in the theaters, and I'm still like, she didn't really make an impression like the character Mira. So I know she's important, but if she wasn't there, if they just did like some Ocean's 13 write-off thing, of like, this isn't her fight, and so you don't need to have her in the movie. Like,
there are a lot of other planets that need saving.
Yeah, but no, actually, she was a pretty big character in there. She really helped get Aquaman from A to B to C to D.
She did.
Yeah,
she really did help drive that plot.
All right, John, come on. What's your next controversial question?
My next controversial question.
Come on.
Who's been canceled who you think should come back?
Jesus, John.
There's a controversy.
God, that's not fun.
All right.
I mean, we'll do it since you said it, but damn.
Who's buying the next 6ix9ine album?
Oh God.
Oh, if anybody.
All right, where we leave off on the super chats here. So I don't know why I keep putting this topic back on screen.
There are a lot of more movies. I just rewatched A Little Princess, which is a very underrated Alfonso Cuarón film, kind of like his Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Features some early CGI, but smartly used. Very well-drawn historical fantasy.
All right, where are we at? Okay, we got that one. We got that one. We did this one. We did that one. We did that one. Oh, Melanie, what's up, dude?
The Brendan
V. So, just started Drag Race UK. Also trying to get into more horror stuff. Still hate jump scares.
Oh,
LOL.
There's plenty of jump scareless horror out there.
Oh, so is Drag Race UK like a racing show?
Yes.
Where they're like it's kind of like a rip-off of Top Gear.
Exactly.
But
yeah. While
dude,
driving.
that's a good show.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And the competition is they got to drive those cars and check them out, but also while wearing women's clothing.
I appreciate you telling me. I mean, a Drag Race UK, I got to start watching it. Very much into cars.
Mm-hmm. Also, congrats on your Broadway Twitter love.
And also, congrats on getting into more horror movies. Dude, watch movies that are not based off jump scares because those tend to be the better horror films.
Watch Split because Betty Buckley is in it.
Watch out. Jump scares in a Drag Race, Jen Smith says.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of jump scares in Drag Race.
Hey, Alex Dunn. Glad you're in the chat, buddy.
YouTube is down? Really?
Comedic duo. I love your content. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Sparta! Dr. Sparta! This is the comedic content you came here for. This is a checkup. This is my favorite.
Sorry.
These
my
are the things that
contribution
make
for the
us laugh. Guys, this is the best live stream ever. Reason why? We're at 168 likes. and only have 118 concurrent viewers at the moment.
Can we go for
Now we're
175?
down to 115 viewers. Okay, let's get to 175 likes. I want the most odd like to viewer ratio ever.
I want 600 likes, 10 viewers.
Thank you guys so much. Oh
buddy.
God! All right, John. So the last question John threw out to the stream: who was canceled that should make a comeback? Let's see if anyone answered John's question. Okay, let's go here. Let's go.
Damn.
Let's go. Don't we're getting everyone's super chat. We never end a live stream without getting everyone's super chat unless YouTube decides to shut down in the middle of us.
We'll be here till 10 p.m. Don't worry.
All right, Rob Schneider for Mira. That's great
I've
stuff.
seen a lot of mirror casting in here.
All right. No one's answering your question. Oh, what? I just had it. Where'd it go? Someone said Louis C.K.
Oh no, really? Okay. Jussie Smollett, I see. Really?
I don't know if Olivia is listening to this live stream,
Oh no.
but I actually watched Louis C.K.'s stand up, the one you have to exclusively purchase for $5.
Oh no. You're part of the problem.
And it was funny and uncomfortable simultaneously. I'm just saying, I don't know how I feel about it, but I can't deny that I laughed a few times. I can't admit that I laughed a lot. I laughed a lot, but there were some parts that made me really uncomfortable.
Okay. I
It was
mean,
a little bit of both.
it's important to acknowledge these things. That's how we navigate in a mature world. We say this is what's awkward about the thing I'm consuming. My main concern is that $5. But other than that, even the stream doesn't want to talk about Louis C.K.
All right. Are we behind? Of course we're behind.
Yeah,
we're always
we're always
behind.
behind.
We're never on time. All right. Okay. I'm way behind here. All right. Okay. Okay. Don't
here
worry.
we go.
I'm getting out of time. PJ. We got PJ in the chat.
Is back.
I have been working from home. Thank you for your super chat, buddy. 20 bucks is a lot. Thank you. I have been working from home. So I put something on in the background while I worked. Lately, it has been Survivor, Marvel and random movies as well. Also, watching the Michael Jordan documentary. Dude. John has a perfect response for you. I'm telling you, PJ, he's got the fact that you contributed a $20 super chat. John has got such a good response for you. You're going to feel like it was worth contributing this super chat once John gives you the best response you've ever heard. Now, some people might be like, Greg must not have that good of a response to go off your super chat, and that's why he's throwing it to John. Not the case. I just know John has such a good response to you. John, respond.
PJ, man, I would love to hear your thoughts on the Michael Jordan documentary, because I was reading an article. The man Ken Burns really against it, and he was like, you can't produce a documentary about your own life. So let me know in the chat, man. Was it worth it? Was it biased? What was it like?
That was good.
Life changing.
That was
life changing.
That was good. We're gonna move on. Thank you, by the way, Mimi M. She has been watching during quarantine. Thank you, Mimi M. Miracle Workers, Insecure, Psych, and how is Hunters? I'm tempted to start that show up. I mean, it's freaking Al Pacino, Jordan Peele produced. You gotta watch that show.
Yeah.
Thank you for that recommendation. What else did you say? I hear Psych is great. And those are all I've heard. All those shows are wonderful.
Insecure is great. I'm behind on Insecure.
All right, John. Look, do you have another question to throw to the chat?
Another controversial question.
Something that could be fun, controversial, not freaking.
I got one. Not
something topical.
Who killed Jeffrey Epstein? Okay, how about this? If they announced that they were going to release this movie in theaters next week, what movie would it take to get you to go? If they said, we're dropping this film in the theaters, and you're like, well, damn it, I have to see that.
Is that fun drama? That's not fun drama.
Okay.
Fun drama is what I said.
Which is
fucking Ellen DeGeneres or Amber. You're getting a lot of responses. Never mind. John did a good job.
Hey!
We're gonna. All right, we'll go through those answers in just a bit.
Too soon. Ellen killed Epstein. There we go. Blackout. Stream's done.
We're gonna go back to those in a minute.
Ellen If she killed Epstein,
Yo, we're at 182 likes. Thank you, guys.
we're so close to 185.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Can we do 189?
Can we do 183?
Hey.
183. Do I see 183? Do I see 183 likes?
I see 183
184 likes.
We could make this the
We're
whole
watching
stream.
this in real time. Can we get 185 likes? We got 185. 185 likes.
6 likes.
Oh, we lost the like. Someone we saw in real time. Someone unlike from doing that.
How?
It's probably
Dare
Louie
you.
in the other room going, fuck this. They're being so loud.
I am retracting this like.
All right. Okay. Where are we at? I am so off base here.
Working from home. Okay. Miracle Workers. Next one. Ooh.
Anissa, thank you again. Oh, she's going to tell us the center stages.
Hey, Center Stage.
Center Stage, the movie, as well as one of my faves I've watched recently since it was the 20th anniversary. That movie means so much to me since I grew up as a dancer. It reminds me of how much I love. What did you study when you were dancing? Like pole dancing as a kid?
Mhm.
Is that what you did? Is your mom took you to
Freak
pole dancing lessons when you were a kid?
It's great, great exercise.
I'm not saying that because if you were a guy, I would have said the same. I'm saying that because I know you. There's a difference. All right. I don't say that to people I don't really know because then that could come across offensive and throw me in John's category of people who should make comebacks who've been canceled. All right. I'm just answering you. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Thank you. You're so
I'll have
sweet.
to see Center Stage.
Nisa, you're one of my absolute favorite people in the world, undoubtedly. We're almost caught up on all the super chats from the last live stream. And we're gonna move on to the one from this
part
one.
2 super chats.
Almost got it. All right. So the last question John threw out to the chat was what, John?
What movie, if they released it next week, would you go out and see in a theater?
What's happening here?
All right. Just need to make that all big.
All right. Now?
Ooh, what do we got? Deadpool 3, Avengers 5.
Did you ever fuck yourself? Let's say show since it's already here.
Oh, yeah. I did. Yeah.
All
I
right.
took your advice.
Okay, so if you guys would go to the theaters now during this time where it's still dangerous for, let's see, it's Ellen. A Quiet Place 2. Respect.
Okay.
That movie deserves to be seen in the theaters.
Especially during a dangerous time.
Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Okay.
Venom 2. Venom. Cats 2.
I will be there.
Tenet, which is undoubtedly going to get pushed. I'm surprised it hasn't been announced yet, guys. California's stay-at-home orders are they're a little bit lighter because some businesses can do curbside pickup now that weren't able to be open at all before.
Yeah,
but it's gotten pushed to July. Essentially, it's still the same shit.
You're not going to want to. You can't curbside deliver a film experience.
I'll know it's safe when I can go back and eat at Denny's again, not pick up food at Denny's.
That's my litmus test for safety in society is Denny's.
All right, my girlfriend wants to treat me to some Denny's.
That's really romantic.
And she's like, when are you going to treat me? And I'm like, girl, I treat you with my date.
So sausage, all you can eat breakfast.
That's what you want all the time. I clearly have seen Chris D'Elia's latest stand-up because I'm doing the voices he does. What else do we got here? Johnny Depp versus Ellen, the movie. Oh my God, that would be such a good movie.
Yeah, Pacific Rim style, if they're just giant and they're duking it out.
Or like, yeah, she's Pacific Rimming him. Morbius, obviously. That's the movie that would get you out. There's a lot of love for cats, too.
Obviously.
The New Mutants. The New Mutants is the one I'm really rooting for right now.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them to actually come out in August.
I love your answer here. James Bond.
Sure.
James Bond.
If he just shows up, it'll be good.
That would actually be the perfect final James Bond title. James Bond. Yeah.
That would be good, yeah.
The perfect time to die. Yeah. A horror with you guys in it. Okay.
Go watch Greg Saw or some of our old shorts.
Now, was your surprise because Anissa's here saying 200 likes and John's surprise?
Oh, snap. Wait, we don't have 200 concurrent viewers.
Oh, that's what it has to be. John, we're never going to get there.
Well, do you want the surprise now?
I have no faith we'll ever get there.
Okay, well then do we reveal the surprise now or celebrate 200 likes and pick a different milestone and do it next time?
Oh, wait a minute. No. 200 likes. We'll do that 200 likes.
Okay.
Look, Chad is saying Snyder Cut is what if they release that next week, he would say, "Fuck all stay-at-home orders and pandemic. I'll go there." That would be the one that gets me there. If Zack Snyder was like, "Guys, I'm holding a secret screening, the Snyder Cut. This is the only time it's ever going to be shown.
Oh, well, there you go.
Only time at."
You can
At ArcLight
show up in full scuba gear.
He's gonna fuck everyone over because so many people are gonna show up for that shit.
500 new cases,
and it's gonna just spread like rapid fire.
How many seats are in the dome?
Seriously.
Oh
man, the Batman, obviously.
I don't think we're real people. I mean, nobody's ever seen us outside of this box here, so
That's true. No, we're not even really friends. This whole backstory that John and I have said about like I have no George since first grade, total bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost at 200 likes.
Hey, let's go down to 196.
Let's see how many dislikes we get.
It's a good thing they don't have a counter for that.
PJ, back at it again.
Hey!
Thank you, PJ. You've been so freaking generous to us, so kind to us, PJ. Love it. What does it stand? What does PJ stand for? John, insert your great. John has a great acronym coming for you, PJ.
Pandemic Jones. Always swooping in when there's danger afoot. Here to remind you of what he's been watching.
Thank you, Pandemic Jones, for contributing to our super chat.
Thanks, bud.
Some of the many movies I've watched: Onward, Wedding Crashers. Onward. I really hope more people watch it. This pandemic and the stay-at-home orders hit right around the time when Onward could have had a lot more traction, and unfortunately it didn't. Wedding Crashers. I love that movie. My girlfriend hates those kind of movies, but I'm like, no, it's one of those you like. Please give it a shot, but she won't do it. But I'm like, fine, no more D for you.
There's so much withholding of your D.
I know. I use sex as a weapon in this relationship.
Smash, boom, pow. How you like me now?
Scott Pilgrim. I own the DVD of it, and I don't remember it at all. I don't even think I finished it, so I want to watch it. Okay. Napoleon Dynamite. Oh,
I just rewatched that. Yeah.
That's what you spend your time rewatching. You're about to be in an inner geekdom match, and you're watching Napoleon Dynamite.
That's before I knew. This is like a week or two ago.
Dope. Oh, good
Dope.
call.
I need to see Dope.
Dopest dope I ever smoked.
The only thing.
Baby Driver, and you're watching some freaking fucking Edgar Wright movies here, huh? Inception and Yesterday. I saw Yesterday on the plane ride to Colorado.
Oh boy. What? All 40 minutes of it? How long is the plane ride to Colorado?
2 hours.
Oh really? Really?
Hour and a half. Well, no, you're waiting on the runway for a while.
Oh, okay.
And then everyone was leaving the plane, and then the flight attendant was like, "Can you please leave?" I'm like, "There's 5 minutes left on this fucking movie. Please let me finish it." And I
know you're not leaving right
the main actor in Yesterday. He's a good actor. But the character,
he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. All right,
it's not cut it.
The character annoyed me, from beginning to end. He just got on my nerves until like the last 10 minutes. And I guess that's the point. But no, he got on my nerves.
Okay.
But thank you for your super chat, dude. And Justin Tig, thanks, buddy.
Cool.
Subastika.
What you're missing is that cool
thank you,
guy.
Joshua.
He
that really means a lot.
Bounces a little bit and does a cool motion to make us feel cooler. That's what you guys are missing there.
Niraj Krishnan rewatched one of my favorite that was actually going to be the theme of today originally, which was favorite comic book movies. But I feel like that topic's been beaten to death, but it'll probably get us the most viewers. Rewatch Road to Perdition.
Great movie.
If you have not seen Road to Perdition, please do yourself a favor and watch it. Thank you, Niraj, by the way. Coco.
Great movie.
I was a mess. If you guys go to Stardust, find my Coco reaction. You will see me walking out of the theater. I've clearly been crying. As I start talking about it, I start tearing up some more walking down the steps.
It's beautiful.
Stan and Ollie, hilarious film.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's actually really moving. But I love those actors. Hell or High Water. Hell or High Water. John, you're Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Bridges.
I'm a Hell or High Water.
What do I do now? Y'all are real terrible, Robin Banks.
Guys, we have completed something.
We have completed two things.
We have caught up with the chat.
Caught up to the second stream.
We've caught up to the chat on the first live stream.
All the first stream super chats are
That's
done.
what I'm talking about, baby. And John, how many likes have we hit on this live stream?
205 whopping likes.
Now, for weeks, John has been saying once we hit 200 concurrent viewers, he's going to show us a surprise. For weeks, he's been saying that.
This.
Now, okay, now we're at 203 likes. Now
Get
we're
back to
205. He's been saying that, right? Now, clearly, we're not at 200 viewers, but we're at 206 likes now. So we readjusted the rules on the spot because John needs to make some space in his Ridge backpack.
That's right.
All right, John, what is this surprise?
Okay, so
I honestly have no idea what the surprise is that John has been teasing for weeks, and this better be fucking good.
Okay, so I've been going through a lot of, just my belongings, a lot of things in my life, purging and whatnot, making space and updating. And in doing so, I've found a lot of keepsakes and a lot of things from the past. And one thing I found that I'd completely forgotten about is an old roll of developed film from back in our old Taekwondo days.
Oh, shit.
And in this folder, there are pictures of young John and young Greg all the way back in the Dia.
Wow.
And I thought, look, here's one right here of there's a Greg Alba.
Oh, damn. Can they see this?
Look at that.
Is that clear enough for you guys? Look at that.
Let's see.
John. All right, here's what we'll do. We're going to fuck up the focus here. Oh, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Hold on.
Put on the autofocus.
I'm going to put on the autofocus.
All right, now we just got to hold it in front of your face.
How do we do this with this autofocus?
It's designed to find faces.
It's designed to find a face. This is not doing the trick.
Hold on, let me.
You can kind of see it. John, we have to manually focus this.
All right, okay. Let's see.
John, we have to manually focus. John. Look, is that me?
That is you, my man's. Look at that. Look at
young Greg. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. And what's this one?
That is also us. Oh, look, I'm falling down, and there's.
Oh, John's the chubby kid in the center. I'm the skinny kid on the other side.
And her name was Krisha.
I don't remember that woman.
I do.
Did you have a crush on her
at the time?
Oh, well, knowing your luck now, she's gonna find this live stream and be like, "Oh, I heard you had a crush on me." What's funny is I had a crush on you too. Oh my god. John, can you Pacific Rim me?
Always.
All right. What else?
Look at how suave young Greg Alba looks there.
Oh my god.
Look, here's a great one.
Wait. Oh snap. Oh, young Greg.
Young G.
Oh damn.
And our good friend Young Chong.
Oh man.
From back in India.
Oh god. Oh, I am a handsome devil. I look even better on this camera out of focus.
I don't.
There's young John.
There he is. Yeah,
John, they can't hear you.
Back in my John Cusack days.
That's young John.
Yeah, looky there.
Oh man.
Before all that you see here.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, there we were.
This is John's crush that he had.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember her. She ran marathons or something.
Yeah, or something. And there's the old
there
Rat
it
Pack.
is. There's Greg and John with our friend Young.
Oh.
My god. Yes.
We used to choreograph like fights together in the back of that's my first dog.
All right, is that it? Are we done?
Unless you want to just show like Young or something.
No. Let's refocus this.
Yeah, self-focus it back on you.
Let's go to automatic focus and then switch it to manual once the focus. John, do your switcheroo. We did it.
Yes.
We're back in focus.
Yes.
Well, thank you, John, for that. That was really sweet of you.
Was it an okay surprise?
John, that was really sweet of you.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you.
Can we get back to the live stream now?
Sorry. Jeez. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get back into some.
That was great, dude. Thanks. That was great. What was the last question we threw to the fans?
It was the one about going outside, right? Which movie? Or did we get a new question?
Oh, let's see what people have said about the after showing them the photos.
Let's see how many likes we've lost after showing the photos.
You guys did I did Taekwondo for like 10 years. What were you, like 2 years, 3 years?
2 or 3. Probably.
2 or 3 years, John did Taekwondo.
I got up to my green double stripe.
Oh God, a tattoo of Ellen. I don't even know where we're at in this chat right now.
Yeah,
I'm just like all over the place.
See, the problem is now all the topics have converged on each
all
other.
the topics are meshed into
So it's
one
just like,
thing now.
I would go out to see Ellen uncancel Johnny Depp in a theater.
That was a nice surprise. Thank you, John.
Yeah, no problem.
I feel nostalgic.
Yeah, I do too.
So nostalgic.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Here, I'm gonna make this fun. I got an idea of a question to throw to you guys.
Mhm.
Of a fun question to throw to you guys.
Are they running that story again about the Snyder Cut launching HBO Max? I thought everybody said that wasn't happening.
Hold
They're
on a
lying
second.
to us.
They're lying. They're lying.
That's not a typhoon.
Oh damn, Jerry Bruckheimer unsure of. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I need a fun okay, what we should do to be fair really fast actually, just to be fair, we should actually catch up on the super chats that are in this live stream because we were catching up from the ones that happened when YouTube shut down.
Yes, so now we're in the future. We're here.
We're in the future. All right.
We gotta scroll up.
What do I do? Do it, John. Oh my god.
Oh, no, I think you just want to make that full screen and then hit the
yeah. All right. John's got this. All right. Look at that. We're at 209 likes. Thank you, guys. Rizzo Gaming. We're so behind. Now, what Rizzo is talking about, specifically is that yeah, we really panicked on the Patreon. We shut down temporarily while we were
YouTube.
There's got to be a way we could put like a black box over this so this doesn't confuse the fuck out of people when we're doing this.
Yeah. Oh, you could just drop a window over top of it.
Yeah.
Drop the other chat on top of it. Just make it really small.
Is that going to work?
It should.
Boom.
Boom diggity. Look at that.
All right.
Solution.
Okay. All right. So we had these live streams are always so damn funky. All right.
One day we'll have a third person to do all this clicking.
Okay. So yeah, we were YouTube shut down. Thank you, Ryan Beatty, for contributing to the super chat for that. Yeah. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. But sorry to make the Patreon Discord panic. Guys, follow us on Discord if you haven't done so already. Intimidator Songs, fantastic musical artist. Hey. Thanks for your super chat, dude. Say hi to Canada for me. Brendan V. Say, can we get more horror play musicals once Broadway comes back? I have no idea I forget what you actually sound like. I'm sorry. But I remember the last time we shouted, yeah, you said it was okay to do stereotypical gay guy voice.
Sorry, just the way you broke into that halfway through the word voice.
Can we get more horror play musicals once Broadway comes back? Also, oh my God, Hamilton, OBC on Disney Plus. July 4th.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
They're premiering the live like they have a recorded live performance from I think the original cast, like when Lin-Manuel was in it and everything, and they're going to let people watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So we can just watch Hamilton on Disney Plus?
I guess so.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
If you don't want to drop all the money or just spend your entire life lotterying for a ticket.
Dude, I am loving the chat right now. People have not stopped talking about Ellen DeGeneres and Amber Heard, and now them fighting each other. This is the best live stream conversation I've ever seen you guys have.
Dude, there are so many Ellen movies. The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. The Curious Case of Ellen.
Mandalorian.
Ellen.
So funny.
No, it should be John Wick para Ellen.
Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh man.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
All right. Wait. Oh, sorry. All right. Ellen Infinity War. Yes, Ip-Man versus Ellen. Oh, this is so funny. What has happened? This was the first question I threw to the chat, and this is what's been going on. The fantabulous emancipation of Ellen.
Ellen Chapter 2. I love those.
I would love to get famous enough to go on the Ellen show one day and talk about this day with her
and replay all the footage.
Ellen, I've heard you're a horrible human, and I got a live stream chat to prove it to you. Let me tell you about Ellen Age of Ultron.
Ellen. Let me tell you about Ellen First Blood.
Oh my God. Ellen, welcome to the Ellen Covenant.
Ellen Tar.
A Nightmare on Ellen Street. This is Brilliant.
We need to talk about Ellen.
Just keep throwing in comments about Ellen DeGeneres. I honestly have no real dog in the fight towards Ellen.
Release the Ellen cut.
That's what I love so much about this is I really have no actual like qualms or like any actual like personal opinions on this. So I just find it so funny.
I just hope Ellen does get to see it sometime and is very confused.
John, where'd these super chat parts go?
Okay, where did that Wendigo?
Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
In the meantime, just to keep this a little bit in sync,
in sync.
My girlfriend showed me Samurai Shampoo. Shampoo? What was that called?
Samurai Shampoo.
That was a great one. I'm trying to see what else. I have a list of things I've watched during quarantine. Oh, I watched all the Austin Powers movies again. I forget those still really hold up. Tiger King, obviously.
Oh boy.
Whoa, John's.
Wow.
Oh, I recently discovered. I'm pretty late to discovering them, but some channels I discovered during quarantine. The Quartering. I discovered The Quartering. Really enjoy his channel and Geeks and Gamers too. I love listening to those guys because they're not like us. Like there's so many opinions that they give that I'm like, I don't share that opinion, but I find them so entertaining and not in like a I'm laughing at you way. I see why they're so successful and I see what they do that's so good about their presentation, and there's Geeks and Gamers and The Quartering. Like they seem very genuine and they're coming from a real place. And a lot of times they make great arguments, like, and I don't disagree with them a lot either, but I really think that they're I really think they're great. All right.
That was a good plug. They're sponsoring this channel.
All right, look, there's getting people. All right, okay, we're gonna do a speed round of some of these super chats. We're gonna take our time with some of these super chats, but at the same time, once we do some of these super chats, we're gonna be going through and reacting to all these Ellen titles you guys have been giving.
Yes, Game of Ellens.
I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Hold on, we'll do the super chats in just a second.
Okay.
A second. It's just I feel like having that black. Just do this. I got an idea, John. Bear with us for a second.
You got an idea.
Bear with us for 1 second.
You got
guys.
an idea.
All right. Well, hold on. Just
You're
bear with us for
watching
1 second.
This is usually where they would put up one of those old timey graphics, which is like, we're experiencing some technical or whatever. But, instead, peer behind the curtain with us as we go.
You know what I should do? Okay, I have an idea. All right.
There is a black box, I think, somewhere on the computer.
Is there?
Yeah, if you just search black box.
But we're losing viewers by the second, John.
I know. We're only at 125 concurrent eyes.
Bam. We'll do that.
The theory holds.
What is playing? That's coming from the computer.
That's coming from the computer, yeah.
What's playing right now?
I don't know.
What's happening? Turn it off.
Kill it with fire.
It's scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah. There's probably an ad playing on one of the sites we have open.
All right, guys, we're gonna catch up on some super chats, and then we're gonna react to your guys' Ellen titles. Those sound super funny. This looks still pretty fucking weird, but it'll do the job for now.
Yeah, you just gotta.
My bad. Hold on. I'm trying not to make this confusing because there's two of us here. All right, cool. All right, PJ. Did you lose your old super chats? I became a patron of because of YouTube crashing, although I have been meaning to. No, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Did not lose them. We got you right here, bud. And I'm getting this shit so organized. Look how great of a YouTuber I am.
You're killing this game, my friend.
Oh my God, I'm sweating right now,
Thank you
John.
Seriously for joining us. I mean, I'm sorry it took a YouTube stream fail to get that to happen, but
dude, thank you for becoming it's so weird. You become a patron because of that crap. I mean, I appreciate it, bud, but I think you'll like what we have to offer on Patreon, especially for the $5 reward tier, which is what you super chat here. $5 is the one we post the most on, and we do a lot of work on that tier. I genuinely will pat ourselves on the back for that one. Mike Watson, thank you so much, my friend. Did you hear about the Flash delay to 2021? That movie's never gonna fucking come
I
out.
feel like I heard it, even though I didn't.
It's never gonna come out. Any Flash news is not. Oh wait, I should get rid of this. This is fucking too much.
I won't.
That Flash news is never gonna like. It's not even surprising anymore. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, at this point, it's been like all it does is get pushed. So it's like, will we see a Flash movie at some point? Yeah, I don't think it'll be that soon though.
It really bothers me that Ezra Miller has not addressed at all the choking incident, and that we're just letting that get swept under the rug. I mean, from a PR standpoint, smartest move the guy could do. But it bugs me because it looks like he attacked a fan. And I feel like there's no like outrage about it, and like it's just like we got swept under the rug.
Yeah, it was weird, and nothing ever concluded it. It's just a dangling thread. I don't know. Maybe if they cancel Amber Heard, they'll put him in as Mira.
All right,
or them. I can't remember.
That guy. Well, thank you for your super chat, dude. Yeah. That guy, Carrie. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. To answer your question from stream number 1, it was my first viewing of Phase 2 and number 3, and I love them. I also watched John Justified. It's one of my favorites. Wow, your first.
That's a.
Can you guys imagine watching the fucking Phase 2 and 3 for the first time
and doing it like
at this point after you've heard Tony Stark? Wait, now I've got a word to say. I mean, you must have heard what happens to Tony Stark and all that, right?
Had you heard? Yeah, where Phase 3 wound up, because I feel like it's almost impossible to have avoided that.
I mean, it's scary. I mean, like the way I can identify with you, that guy Carrie, is I'm watching The Sopranos for the first time, and I just know it's a bummer. It's spoiled for me that by the time it gets to the final episode, it's going to cut to black. I don't know how. It's like, how can I enjoy the show now knowing how it ends? Mm-hmm. That it's going to cut to black. I have no other details other than like I don't know what happens in the episode. I just know
it might show some credits.
It's a famous scene where it cuts to black and then we don't know what happens. Like, that's all I know about it.
Oh yeah.
But dude, I'm happy for you that you're finally able to do. And Justified is a show I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. Very long time.
And there's nothing to justify we haven't started it.
All right. Random Andy's channel back in the chat. DD. He said he was watching DD for Double Dick. Oh, we got it wrong.
Sorry about that.
DD as in Daredevil facepalm. I'm definitely not giving any DD. If you remember from previous live streams, I'm old school. Ha ha ha. That's right. He's waiting till marriage.
That's right. That's good. I respect you.
And then then once he's in a committed marital relationship, he's gonna give her a double D. So what's going on?
Give her that double dose of his pimping.
It's like then I could have a threesome after marriage.
You could become the kinkiest, here, most exhibition-y fiend afterwards.
I waited till after marriage, and I've slept with more women than all of my friends, man. Because we let a lot of people in the bedroom.
This is the time to start. Don't do it in high school. College.
Oh, man. Thank you, Random Andy's channel. Thank you. Billy Bob. Have you two seen Requiem for a Dream? I got a story for you now. I did see Requiem for a Dream. I was very much into Wayans Brothers. Appearances of the Wayans Brothers, the show.
Yes.
And then I was at the video. We used to get like I think it might have been Entertainment Weekly. There was like a magazine that had come. I was a little kid, so I didn't really know like what adult shit was. And so for like movies, and I watched, and then I came across an article about Marlon Wayans in Requiem for a Dream. I just assumed it was a comedy because Marlon Wayans is in it, and then I rented it. And I rented it like the second it came out on DVD. Or so I must have been at minimum 10 or 11 years old. I was 10 or 11 years old when I watched it, and then all of a sudden it's some very disturbing shit. Not funny. It's not a funny movie.
Is there any humor in that movie?
I haven't rewatched it since the one time I saw when I was 11. You think you're walking into a fucking Wayans Brothers kind of comedy, and then it turns into Requiem for a Dream, Darren Aronofsky's weird drug addiction movie. I've seen it.
I had a friend in high school who really loved that movie, so I saw it in high school. I wasn't led to believe it would be a comedy, but I surely didn't laugh at all.
Guys, we are at 219 likes. Thank you so much.
So much. If we can get back down to 200, I have a surprise.
Just that sweet 200 number he really loves.
That wasn't serious.
All right.
Keep going up.
We got our biggest super chat of the day. Fucking Eric, goddamn Horseman.
Where do you work?
Thank you, Eric. My God, I'm not even going to read your super chat. That's how much it's worth it. I'm just joking. All right. I'm late as fuck again. Freaking COVID test. Oh, you got a COVID test. Super chat us your result. No, so, what were your results? Did it come back negative or positive? Negative.
We'll wait.
That fucking episode of The Office confused the shit out of me. As I used to know it right off of the band of like negative or I'm like, well, negative means this. Then I saw that episode of The Office and now I get it confused.
Negative result is positive news.
Negative result means you don't have it.
Yes.
Positive means you do have it. Okay.
So the positive result is the negative news.
This is I don't want to read a freaking show or movie that has already been talked about. Just hey and a wave. Oh, dude, Eric, that's so sweet of you. Thank you, buddy.
Hey.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you. But dude, tell me how your result test went.
Yeah, did they stick like a million-mile long Q-tip up your nose? I've heard it's really.
I've heard it's painful.
I've heard it's painful.
That's such a big contribution. Thank you, Eric. Beautiful Bliss. Ugh. Who I feel like we've talked to you before. Beautiful Bliss. Thank you for your super chat. The Lord of the Rings movies is what she. I'm assuming. I mean, is that sexist? Because I'm assuming Beautiful Bliss is a woman.
Yeah. That's basically what that is. I mean, who's to say men or otherwise can't be beautiful, Greg?
It just sounds like a thing a girl would say. Oh my God, it is a sexist comment.
It could be.
Okay. Mr. Beautiful Bliss. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Lord of the Rings movies is what you've watched during quarantine. All the Star Wars movies, the prequels that I never. Oh, wow. You never seen the prequels. First time, once upon a time. See, honestly, I should have done what you watched because I have an Inner Geekdom match coming up. And I'm like, oh, man, my Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Harry Potter knowledge is way off. It's going to be a great show. I'm gonna kill it. I'm going to kill it.
It's going to be awesome for the both of us.
Thank you, Beautiful Bliss. Jen Smith. I have never watched John Wick. Should I start?
Right now.
Jen Smith, I'm telling you, watch it with your little boy. He'll love it. And so will you.
That's right. He's going to learn a lot of worthwhile lessons from it that he's going to want to recreate right away.
Thank you for your super chat, Jen Smith. And Beautiful Bliss, thank you for yours. I mean, those are some great movies to catch up on.
Oh, yeah.
But Jen, watch John Wick. How the fuck have you not seen John Wick? Watch that shit.
It's a modern action classic, man. It's literally helped to at least sculpt the current wave of action movies.
All right, guys. I want to see. I'm going to take a break from the super. Thank you for everyone who's been contributing to the super chats. Has really been helping out a lot, especially during now when everything is just in lockdown and YouTube's broken. And then, but last time we were talking about the chat, we wanted to react to the titles that people are saying in the chat of what the Ellen titles would be. So I love how the live stream turned into
Ellen
this.
Her.
Let's see what you guys have in store. We're going to scroll up.
There's some beauties in here.
Oh my God, there's so many. We're not going to do them all right now. We're going to come back to these. And I wanted to, oh man, thank you for all the super chats. We will see this. There's so much. This is about how far we can scroll up now.
Yeah.
That's the furthest. So let's just scroll up.
Monsters versus Ellen. There you go.
Ellen Poole. Silence of the Ellen. Yes.
Ellen, King of the Monsters.
Ant-Man and the Ellen. Let's see. Ellen King. Yeah, that's a funny one. Wonder Wellen.
Those. I love especially when there's like a little extra work into the word.
Despicable Ellen. Oh, that's great.
The Haunting of Ellen's House.
The Ellen. I think we just got another super chat from Eric Horson. Thank you, buddy. Michael, don't worry when it gets yours. I just sent you a long ass reply on Patreon.
2001 and Ellen Odyssey.
Ellen Gump. Yes. Oh, that's my favorite kind of sequel title. Ellen Hard 2. Ellen Harder. The Ellen. Nice and simple.
Works for a lot of movies.
Ellen the 13th.
Ellen Dark Fate.
Ellen Dark Fate.
That's great. That's
Guys,
mean,
I
you
love
could-
this. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. You guys are amazing. This is my favorite thing in the world.
You could recast Mackenzie Davis with Ellen.
Ellen age 3, Dawn of the Ellen SARS. Ellen Genesis. I mean, it works best with the titles. Like Ellen Judgment Day. Oh, you could totally do that. Sesame Ellen.
The 40-year-old Ellen.
Hey, Ellen Driver, like L Driver. Nice.
Mhm.
Ellen Judgment Day. Yeah. All right. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. 28 Ellens later.
Not
Oh,
bad.
man.
Uh,
Everybody hates Ellen.
Ellen the Winter Degenerate.
Oh, this is Ellen.
Moby Ellen. Ellen to the future.
Live, die, repeat. Ellen of tomorrow. Ellen flew over to the cuckoo's nest.
The amazing world of Ellen.
I guess we know where our subscriber base stands when it comes to Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah. Strongly in the pro category.
All right. All right.
It's
all right.
time to get some more super chat.
Let's see what's going on in super chats. All right.
What do we got?
In reference to my super chat from the earlier stream, I also watched Shazam for the first time.
Hey, that's
You
a
know,
fun movie.
Shazam, thank you, Deontay Wimbish for that. Oh, I hope I'm saying your name right. Not enough people talk about Shazam. It kind of got overshadowed by this fucking Endgame movie.
I know. And it did moderately well, which means it was a failure.
Yeah, for a comic book
Yeah.
movie, it's a goddamn catastrophe.
It did okay. We can't have that. No, that's awesome. That seems like a really nice quarantine movie to watch. because,
Shazam?
You know, it's
Oh,
got
yeah.
that uplift.
That's a
it's
perfect one.
got that fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. What's up to David Sandberg?
Yeah, good call there. I wish you caught it in the theaters.
You should go now.
What's funny is we watched Shazam. Deontay, we watched Shazam for the first time at an early screening, and it was all right. But then when we watched it with a big crowd and everyone was laughing, It was a great time.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering, do I really love that movie? Because when we saw it without a crowd, I don't know. When you're not really hearing everyone laugh with a bunch of people, you're kind of like, this must not be that good.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't like absolutely love it when I came out, but I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. I like
That's true. That's true.
So
All right.
this is me.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh my God.
Where are they at?
Eric Horseman. Hey, Nissa, my BFF. Can't believe I'm just starting to drink now. Gonna do shots to catch up. LOL. I'm catching up on Killing Eve. Feel the need to contribute. Eric, you've contributed plenty enough. I appreciate you doing that, buddy. Killing Eve. I haven't seen Killing Eve yet. I've heard that's a great show.
Hey,
And of course you're drinking now. Eric, we talked about this. You gotta cut back on some of the drinking, dude.
he's
You gotta
killing.
cut back on some of the drinking.
It's killing my liver while I'm watching Killing Eve.
You just got a COVID test, and now you're gonna start drinking.
Celebrate! It's time to celebrate.
What the fuck are you doing?
You were able to get one at all.
Oh, dude.
But just do you. You're the
Yeah.
drunkest person I know. At this point, I feel like if you stopped, you would go into immediate withdrawals.
My buddy, dude. All right, let's see here.
All right. Whoa, we got Cedric.
Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric, thank you, Cedric. First time, Back to the Future. First is my favorite. Thank you for your super chat, dude. And yes, I agree with you. First Back to the Future, definitely my favorite one. My God, look
Vladimir
at this fucking Viking
Dragunov.
ass name.
Yeah.
Vladimir Dragunov. Is it fixed? I think it's fixed now. Yeah.
For an hour and a half, I sure hope it's been fixed.
Anissa Oliva, thank you again, my dear. Greg, you need to watch Forrest Gump. Arguably, that is the one movie I should be watching during quarantine because
Yeah.
I've never seen it. But I got an Inner Geekdom match coming up, meaning I'm only going to be studying for that after hours and not appreciate film for the next couple weeks and then lose my Schmodown match.
Yes.
That's the way my life goes.
That's how.
But appreciate the extra super chat, Anissa. That's really sweet of you.
Eventually, he'll see it. Don't worry.
Niraj, you didn't have to recontribute your
buddy.
super chat, dude. He said Ozark, Kim's Convenience, Mindhunter, Extraction, Rewatch Order, Perdition, Coco, Hell or High Water, LA Confidential.
Ooh,
In his last super chat, he did not mention LA Confidential.
See, it's like when they re-release an album with a couple extra songs. Yeah, it's a good movie too.
I think LA Confidential is a film that truly stands the test of time.
Yeah.
I think that's like like one. I think movies that really stand the test of time are films that this is gonna sound like a weird statement. Okay, Godfather 1 was made in I'm gonna look like a total dumbass here, 60s or 70s. 70s. Godfather was made in the 70s, but it takes place during the 40s. LA Confidential was made in the 90s, but takes place during the 50s.
Yeah.
And I find that those movies are the ones that tend to stand the test of time. Not the ones that are made in the decade they're actually shot in, but the ones that capture a decade from earlier. Like Goodfellas is one. I don't know what it is about that, but it really seems to work for capturing a different time. Or as opposed to a movie in the 50s feels like a movie in the 50s.
Yeah.
But when you capture the 50s from a different, like if a 90s movie did it, it's weird. But I feel like there's a benefit to that.
Yeah, well, because there's a different level of perspective and a different level of informing you can do based on all that we know about that past time.
Right.
Yeah. And that does, I think, also, especially like if it's coming out and it's a period piece, it just lends itself to that timelessness, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point. 223 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button, man.
Can we do 225?
Hold on. Where's the other? I'm gonna skim this chat to make sure everyone's still doing the Ellen talk. We're gonna revisit it in just a couple minutes. Hold on. I want to make sure we're catching up here.
Oh, Fate of Horns. I do gotta watch Twin Peaks for reals. Maybe that'll be one of my quarantine assignments.
Ryan Beatty, Rizzo Gaming, thank you, dude. The Negotiator, Gladiator, Edgar Wright movies.
Good ass movie, The Negotiator.
Those are great movies to catch up on while you're in quarantine for sure. Negotiator's
underrated.
Half of a good movie. Nah, it's still a good movie. It's just that one fucking guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. I was thinking it was Sam Jackson and Paul Giamatti.
Did you hear about that Gladiator movie that was supposed to deal with like Maximus fighting gods, and it was supposed to be like fucking like real fantasy based?
This is gonna be like Clash of the Titans, but with Maximus instead.
Like I remember the screenwriter who wrote it was like, I know this idea is not going to get approved, so I'm just going to get all out. And sure enough, it wasn't approved. But he wrote the whole screenplay. You know?
I would love to read it.
Yeah.
I wish more of those would happen. Like we used to do a series at the old cafe I worked at where people would read unproduced scripts. And I feel like those would be like something like that would be perfect.
Absolutely.
Or like Beetlejuice Goes to the Beach or whatever that sequel script that was floating around was.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. We're gonna go back to that Ellen chat, and I love how the chat's now just the Ellen chat. Samuel Parsley, did you like El Camino? Yeah, loved El Camino. Okay, so my plan right now. Also, I really want a Skinny Pete and Badger spinoff show. I don't know about a show, but I watch like a one-off short film,
or like a few short webisodes. You know, like a comic strip.
This is your first time being here, Samuel Parsley. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for the super chat, dude.
At least I know we've talked to you today, but have you been here in the past?
El Camino, I think, is great, and I feel like the buzz for that died down a little. I would like a direct, I mean, it was a direct. He cut it however the fuck he wanted to, but I'd like an extended version of that movie because I heard there's like an hour of footage at least not used in that film. And being such a big Breaking Bad fan, I would love it. But my plan is once Better Call Saul, because my girlfriend hasn't seen Breaking Bad and I haven't seen Sopranos, so I was like, all right, tell you what, I'll watch Sopranos. By the time we finally finish Sopranos, I might be completely done with Better Call Saul when its final season comes out. So we'll watch Better Call Saul. Right? Am I on the right path here? We'll watch Better Call Saul. I'm going to finish Better Call Saul. Then I'm going to introduce her to Breaking Bad. And then we'll move on to El Camino. So I'm kind of doing this whole like Breaking Bad-overse thingy experience.
Nice.
Really, so that's like the most consistent cinematic universe of them all. It's the Breaking Bad verse
right now. Yeah, because also the attention to continuity has to be so high.
So good,
you know,
so good. All right.
Oh yeah.
One more super chat. We're gonna go to the Ellen chat.
Eric,
what a perfect segue to our Ellen chat. Eric Horseman.
There you are.
Ellen DeGeneres said she was vegan. Thank you for your super chat, dude. But eats fish, no pun intended. She freaking eats Dory. What?
And only that kind of fish.
Hypocrite.
What? I hate Ellen now.
What a hypocrite.
I'll kill her.
What a hypocrite. Guys, subscribe to Watch Mojo and Miss Mojo because they are killing it on the Ellen trash videos.
Is that where you
that's
saw
how I
this?
came across that shit.
What does the Mojo gang have against Ellen?
All right. Okay. This whole chat is only Ellen titles. I fucking love it.
I like when people just add Ellen to the
Yeah, it's not even like a play on
Psycho
words.
Ellen.
It's just like
Okay. All right, not bad.
Curse of the Ellen Pearl. Dirty Ellen.
Dirty Ellen.
127 Ellens.
Oh no. 500 days of Ellen. The Ellen King.
Ellen's Labyrinth.
The Shape of Ellen.
Oh my god, this is the greatest live stream I've ever. Has this happened on anyone else's live stream? This is the greatest live stream ever.
My 600-pound Ellen. Oh no.
500 days of Ellen. My god.
Which would be better, Ellen and Morty or Rick and Ellen?
Ellen and Morty. Game of Ellens.
Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Ellen or Hi, Ellen?
Little Miss Ellen. What we do in the Ellens. Oh, that's great. Ellen E.
Ellen E. La La Ellen.
Ellen, the Dark World. Yes.
Lord of the Ellens.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Ellen. Mm-hmm.
Ja Ellen G.
Snow White and the Seven Ellens.
Ellenzilla versus
Revenge
Conan
of the
Kong.
Ellen.
A Quiet Ellen.
Oh, has no one's good call. The Ellen Strikes Back.
Yeah. The Wizard of Ellen.
Ellen becomes her. Death becomes Ellen.
The Big Bang Ellen.
Brokeback Ellen.
5 feet apart Ellen.
Well, yo, why'd you retract this? Was it too good?
Yeah. What was it, Matthew Rivera? You can't leave us hanging that way.
Oh, this is so good. Degenerous Unchained.
D is not silent.
Oh, Degenerous Unchained. is
Oh,
so
wow. Oh, wow. That is a masterful one. Ellen.
good. That is
her.
it. No, that's a top
That's a
contender.
beauty. Yeah. Because it also doesn't hinge on Ellen at all. Way to go. Way to sneak in the back door.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Harry Ellen and the Ellen of Secrets.
And Ellen is born.
Oh my god.
Ellen into the Ellenverse has shown up a couple times. Once upon a time.
Red Dead Ellen.
Yeah.
The Incredible Ellen. All right.
Dawn Ellen.
Okay, here we go. Here
My
we
boys,
go.
my porn.
All right. Woo, we're gonna go back to that.
This is gonna be an all Ellen podcast from now on.
Anissa Oliva, John, let's go to a Tame Impala concert together.
Sounds nice. No concerts exist at the moment, but when they start touring that new record again.
Thank you for your super chat, Anissa. Motorcycle US. That's a great badass dude. Can you have multiple? Can you have the same usernames on YouTube? Because Motorcycle US is a fucking great ass username.
That sounds like a channel that should be dedicated to American-made cycles.
He says, "Oh, I closed it out. My bad.
What have you done?
Rewatched Heavy Metal Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Badass soundtrack. Oh, I'm happy
I've
for you,
never
dude.
seen heavy metal. I'm happy for you though.
I've seen bits and pieces of heavy metal.
What was it like? Based
oh my
on
god,
just
it was,
what you saw.
It was so good. It was really. I haven't seen it, but thanks for the recommendation. Motorcycle US.
I just
Thank
get
you,
heavy
dude.
metal and barbed wire mixed up.
All right. Burnus Panders. Great question. Do you guys roommate together? No masks, distance. Sorry if that's known. I don't see all streams, and John looks like Brutal Moose. No. The rules of the stay-at-home orders in California are no more than 10 people in a house. And I don't have a house. I have a condo. All right. So rent a condo, just me and my girlfriend. John lives at home with about 4 people there, if you count himself there. And then there's me and my girlfriend here, and we don't bring anyone else over. So my family came over, and we even kept a distance there. So based off of the guideline rules, and I made sure to really read this whole thing through, we are not breaking any guidelines here.
Yeah, we're essentially the people I get close to include you, and my family members.
Like there are other channels I've seen where they're still meeting up, and that's because they're still within guideline parameters.
Yeah.
But no, we're very anal about who comes over or if they stop in, and but I appreciate you asking that, dude. Lee Station Gaming, thank you for your super chat, dude. The first Spider-Man movie is the best movie. Come at me, bro. Practical effects, awesome villain, and just the best paced movie. I mean, well, dude, I don't want to come at you because I could get in trouble for attacking you in public.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. I'd whoop your ass. I'm just saying, I'm more powerful than you in every way.
So if you ever see me in public, try it.
I still think it's Spider-Man 2. That's my personal favorite. But hey, if you have a major spot in your heart for Spider-Man 1, I'm not gonna complain at you, dude.
I do love that first Spider-Man movie. I don't know if it's my faves, but I'll back you up a bit.
Thank you for your super chats. And Weston Mayer, do you guys have Zoom for Patreon? Would love chat. Love chat, Weston.
Ooh.
Appreciate your super chat, but what the love chat? Are you gonna get
a love chat?
You gonna get kinky with us, Weston?
Hello there.
Huh? You gonna
does
you gonna love chat with us? Because honestly, I might be down for that.
Dude, hop into my HP love chat.
Oh, so good. That's good, John.
Thanks. That is the response I want to every joke.
So good.
That felt great hearing.
Thank you, dude.
Just like,
ooh. Ethan Holgate, thank you, buddy. Have you heard of Irish sitcom Father Ted? No, I have not heard of that, Ethan Holgate.
I have heard of Irish sitcom Father Ted. I think I've even seen one episode. But not enough to expound upon.
I haven't. I'm sorry. I mean, I feel bad when we get super chats like that, and I can't really elaborate on it. I haven't. But knowing, here's what I'll say, Ethan. Because you brought it up, someone's gonna ask me in a couple days about a show called Father Ted, and then I'm gonna be like, "That's so funny." Someone brought it up. That's the way my life goes with every show. Yeah. Like that Alex Garland show. I've had 5 people bring that show up to me this week.
Oh my god, have you been watching Devs?
Don't tell you, Devs is like the #1 most talked about show to me this week.
Does Zoom have like a special Patreon input?
I don't know.
That's a good thing to look into.
Burnus, we didn't miss it. We just answered it.
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
That's true. Eric Horstman, he's jumping in on the gay talk. Where'd the gay talk? Oh my god, that's how much behind we are.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just uploaded. We're so behind. Why are we always so behind? Eric says, oh god, I try not to confuse people here.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on? Bomb. All right. God damn it. John, I'm so John, I got it, buddy. I got it.
All right, you got this.
I got it. All right. I'm gay and I hate Drag Race. Oh, Drag Race is not about gear racing. It's a show about
it's a show about people who race, but they're dragging somebody behind them, and you got to see who gets to the finish line first. You know, dragging another human.
Rather watch my toenails grow. If Greg says this, it says this in that gay cliche accent. I'm a slapper bitch. Kidding.
I was gonna say,
you do you, Greg. You know I love you, and John too. I love you too, Eric. I'm sorry, Drag Race is not a great show for you, my homosexual friend. But there are some gay people and straight people who apparently really like that show. Not all gay people think the same. This is a case in point. I'm glad we could clear that up, though.
But do you hate RuPaul? That's what I want to know. How do you feel about RuPaul? All right.
RuPaul. I'm really tempted to go back to that Ellen chat because I love the shit out of that Ellen chat.
We can always revisit it. I think maybe do one more.
Oh man, we haven't done a trailers revisited in a while.
I know. We got to revisit a trailer, guys.
All right,
which Ellen trailer?
There we go. This looks a lot cleaner.
All
right, there we go.
With the smudge in the middle.
Yeah, it's a good smudge.
This disembodied Hitler mustache.
I could have gotten a much nicer image. But I chose a black blur to put here.
While you're reading, I'll find the black box.
Is there a black box when we have here? All right.
I think so.
Thank you for your super chat again, Eric. Colby Franklin. What's up, dude? He says, hey guys, just got my wisdom teeth taken out. SpongeBob SquarePants is still the best show. I mean, it's so good. I mean, how could you not love SpongeBob? So I imagine everyone talks to me. You know, John, why don't you hop in on this? You love SpongeBob. Why don't you tell him how much you love SpongeBob?
I do love SpongeBob. You know, SpongeBob is a show that I actually was able to, of the cartoons out there, it's one of the few TV show experiences I vividly remember for being able to anticipate before it was coming. I was like there waiting for the premiere, and then I was all about like I was right there for the perfect moment. And yeah, it's like I haven't watched as much SpongeBob lately, but every now and again I need a few episodes, especially, you know, like one of the old faves or something like that, like the one with Nosferatu. I got a big love for that episode.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah, I love the SpongeBob. I got to catch up with the most recent 2 movies, but yeah, I'm a big fan of the Bob. Gonna miss Steve Hillenburg.
I appreciate that super chat there, buddy.
Yeah.
That way John has a chance to talk.
Yeah, Bob Esponja. Esponja.
All right. Where are we at next?
Where are we at? There you go.
It's that time of the stream where Greg gets hungry.
Oh, look out.
Chill Level TV. Are you guys excited for HBO Max? If so, why? I'm not going to lie, man. HBO Max has not been seeming all that exciting to me lately.
I'm having intense deja vu right now.
I'm just more like, why? What's wrong?
I just feel like we've had this. I feel like I've lived this moment before.
What do you mean?
I don't know. For some reason, talking about, well, now it's, yeah, I've broken the matrix now, but
HBO Max has not really done the best job at promoting itself.
Yeah,
like, they started unveiling like actual trailers for shit, and it was like, all right.
Well,
you
and
know?
I think they're in a weird position because they've had HBO Go and Now for a long time, and they were, you know, one of the early adopters of like, here's our streaming app that you could just log into from your cable or whatever.
I mean,
so
it just seems like another HBO. Like, it's not doing enough to really. I'm excited for it in the sense of we might get the Snyder cut on there, but that's about the main thing that gets me excited.
Well, yeah,
that possibility. Yeah,
I feel like a lot of us are already on board for HBO app, and a lot of us already have HBO app. So like HBO Max doesn't seem as much like an event, I think, as it could, or some. And are they going to euthanize HBO Now when Max comes out? Because HBO Now is the standalone version of HBO Go.
Well, no, I'm not that excited. But thanks for your question, Chill Level TV.
I'm curious for it. I'm curious about it.
Eric Horseman, thanks for being behind. I'm now caught up on drinking all the way to totally wasted. My liver thanks to you. Don't fucking thank me for that, Eric. I feel bad.
You get wasted quick.
Well, Eric probably just
he probably wrote that like
like,
yeah,
no,
he did.
Eric.
He did some kind of competition meant for 5 people just on his own.
I gotta stop doing that, John.
I know, it's okay. Don't worry.
I'm just trying not to confuse people here.
You zoom in a little bit on that bad boy.
No. This is better. Look at that. Look
now
at
it's like
That's
it's like the Hitler stash blur, but just more cubic. It's more geometric. More primitive.
Anissa, so happy I got to talk to you when YouTube was down and getting the behind the scenes. Greg, you are my favorite person in the world. John is too. She said me first.
I know. The tables are turning. We're going to have to fight.
Anissa. John?
What?
John?
Oh.
John. Butthole.
Yes.
Thanks for your
and
super chat,
more super chats. Yes. Much love as always to you.
All right, we're going to do 3 more super chats and then go back to the Ellen chat, which is what it most undoubtedly is. Is it still the Ellen chat?
Very
It's
much
still the Ellen
How
chat.
Ellen stole Christmas. It's already
Saint
gold.
Ellen's fire.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Playing with Ellen.
I love it. Fucking love it. All right. I was happy to talk to you too, Anissa. Michael B, what's up, buddy? Omni Media.
Miguel.
Went back to Hannibal. Dude, I know you went back to Hannibal. Did you not read my Patreon message? I see you posting on Stardust. Appreciate the super chat.
Yeah.
Went back to Hannibal per your recommendation. And I'm only 2 more episodes left as well. I've been watching Hannibal during quarantine. In terms of the original theme. Just watched Logan Lucky. No idea it took place in Weeva, West Virginia. I'm smart. I'm fucking smart. It was so accurate. I mean, if it's gonna be fucking Steven Soderbergh directing, yeah, he's gonna go for accuracy. Ocean's 12, So real.
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
Well, dude, I'm glad you're enjoying Hannibal. Seems like you're enjoying it if you're only 2 episodes left, and I'm glad that you. It's always nice when you recommend something and someone really feels like they benefited off of the recommendation. So thank you, Michael B. You're really sweet, dude.
And Logan Lucky is pretty good. Yeah.
Random Andy's channel has some Ellenness.
Ellen's. It's the perfect seg.
If you're randomly tuning into here, I brought up a question. Let me clear this up. If you're just randomly tuning in now, first off, hit the like button. Secondly, it's that
it's that time.
It's because I said to the chat randomly, do you guys think Ellen's a fraud? Because I've been seeing random videos going on around about her, and now this whole chat is all of people using their creative side of their brain to come up with Ellen DeGeneres titles about the villainous Ellen, some not so villainous.
One Punch Ellen.
And One Punch Ellen. And now we have Random Andy's channel. Thank you for your super chat, dude. Oh my God, John, I did it again.
How could you?
All right, here's what we're going to do. John.
Yeah.
John.
What'd it do?
John.
You're going back to the mustache?
No, here's what we're going to do. All right, hold on a sec. Okay, I need to fix this.
Yeah.
All right, I need to fix this.
You got this.
We're losing viewers.
I believe you.
We're losing viewers by the second, John.
What are you looking for?
I just a banner.
Black.
I'm looking for a banner of Bruce Banner. I typed in on Google.
Bruce Banner of
Bruce
Banner.
Banner of Banner.
Bruce Banner or Banner. A Bruce Banner banner.
Oh, here we go. Let's just use
Ooh, speaking of Bruce Banner, I just watched a movie in quarantine starring Mark Ruffalo called Dark Waters. It was very funny and uplifting, all about the DuPont chemical situation. But it was quality. It was a good movie.
Was it? Oh, John, what did I do?
Hit back. You can't just drop it in because it'll
break it.
Nah.
I think I broke YouTube again, guys. I'm sorry.
It's
Well, John, kill time. Tell them
what
what you watch.
All bets are off. Yeah, no, Dark Waters, man. Like it's completely mad. It's one of those movies that, and this would be a good topic for the future, I think. It's one of those movies that's not a horror movie, but especially once they start to unfold the actual situation at hand, it becomes a very tense and sinister, dramatic experience. And it's fascinating and a great reminder of the fact that oftentimes we think people are watching over stuff and they aren't. That we got to all look out for each other because, big entities aren't necessarily going to do that. So, yeah. And it was really well acted too. So.
John, I appreciate you giving your review of Dark Waters. We lost 25 viewers in the
I am
time you were
so
talking.
Sorry. Mark
okay.
Ruffalo, the Hulk.
All right.
Did I mention he's Dr. Hulk the whole movie?
Oh my God! Then we got it's so good. Look at this setup. Oh damn, John, I fucked it up. All right,
you're good.
All right. Ellen Her,
Ellen Her is great.
Rear Wind Ellen, Cinderella. Ooh, Cinderella. That works really well. And so does Ellen Her. I really like those two a lot. Thank you, Random Andy's channel. That's great.
Yeah, appreciate you submitting.
Brendan V. Thank you, buddy. Who would you have portray Carrie Margaret White in Castle Rock? Ooh, John, come on, give an answer. Who would you have portray Carrie Margaret White in Castle Rock?
Maybe I would give it to Chauvin Fallon, or I would give it to who's the lady in what's her name? She's in all the seasons of American Horror Story. In the first season, she's the older version of the maid. She's Arthur Fleck's mom.
Oh,
yeah. I might
Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I might cast one of them as a Margaret, as a Carrie. Tricky right now. I mean, before when they were remaking it the first time, I would have said Abigail Breslin, but
Virginia
now
Suzanne Hamill. That's Mark Hamill's mom. I said, who plays Arthur Fleck's mom on Google, and it gave me Mark Hamill's mother.
That's not helpful to this situation.
Frances Conroy. That's who it is.
Do know her name.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So I cast her, and then maybe who I think would be an interesting choice is if you got the little girl from Hereditary.
Yeah.
To play Carrie. to play Carrie. That'd be good.
Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we at. Thank you, Brendan V. Anissa. Thank you, Anissa. Supernatural will show its final 7 episodes this fall on the CW, and I'm super sad, and we're getting close to the end. Such a good show, such great cast. You know what worries me about the fact that Supernatural's ending? I wonder if once it's over, all of our patrons who are there for Supernatural are going to lose interest in what we're doing.
I wonder. Not that they're all rewatching it now.
Thanks for the anxiety attack right now, Anissa.
Now that the show's done, I don't need to revisit the earlier episodes anymore.
I mean, that's kind of my worry with covering it, you know. All right,
well, you know, we'll always have Doctor Who.
Random Andy's channel. That swinger lifestyle sounds fun. Oh God, no, you don't want the swingers lifestyle. Random Andy's channel. Stick to your guns. Wait till marriage. That's the safest bet. You will regret it. Sex does not feel as good as people think it does.
No, it doesn't taste, and like beer doesn't taste good like you think it will. So I'm
just trying to keep you going. You've come this far. You seem really buff because you haven't done it yet. So just keep it going. Keep it up, man.
I want to meet somebody who's waiting till after divorce
to have sex.
To have sex,
John.
I think that would be.
We're a movie channel, not a sex channel.
I apologize.
Talk about Robert Pattinson.
We could, if Robert Pattinson has sex with Alfred, we could be a movie sex channel.
All right. We gotta catch up.
Ellen's Day Off, Twin Peaks, Ellen Walk With Me, the Ellen Witch Project.
Oh, so okay. I mean, we can see that. Oh, we can see it right here. Hey, it's a good thing I accidentally closed this window out. When Ellen met Anissa. Oh, yeah. Ellen, a Star Wars story. Simple wins the race. An Ellen day in the neighborhood. Oh, we'll get to the super chat. Don't worry.
Donnie Dark Ellen.
Open your Ellen. The Ellen Rejects. Ooh.
Hey, I like that. The real degenerate.
Oh, Shellens 12. Oh, One Punch Ellen is so good. There's something about Ellen that's a great one.
Ellen.
This live stream should have been called Picture Ellen movie.
Happy
title.
Ellen Day to you. Eat, pray, Ellen. That's a good one.
Punch Drunk Ellen. Ellen of the Galaxy.
Ellen M.
Over
Music to be harassed by. Oh God.
Ellen Cemetery. The Battlestar Galactic Ellen.
The Ellen Ship of the Ring. Diary of a Wimpy Ellen.
Oh, thank you guys for doing this. Sorry to bother Ellen. All right.
Don't be an Ellen while drinking your spritzer in Montecito. Thank you for that. Don't be a menace reference.
All right. Eric Horseman, thank you for your super chat, dude. He's saying that for his COVID-19 test, he stuck the swabs up both nostrils and they hit my freaking brain. Swirled 20 seconds in each. Not a great feeling. Was totally tearing up. We'll get results in about 3 days. That sounds really painful.
That's
I didn't know how painful these COVID tests were till Eric just said that. That sounds really awful.
This is not the first time I've heard somebody use that exact description of like they touched my freaking brain. So yeah, I think as good enough incentive as anybody needs to try and uphold our part of the quarantine and stuff, because I don't want to have 40 seconds of invasive nose swabbing.
That sounds fucking gross.
That sounds so unpleasant.
I'm
like,
sorry,
I shouldn't be touching my face, but it sounds so unpleasant, and I'm getting phantom pain just imagining it.
But I'm glad you got your test, man, and please let me know your results, Eric. Please message me.
Yeah,
message me, dude.
Yeah. Hope it comes back negative so that it's positive news.
Michael B says, caught up on Better Call Saul. Thank you for your super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Caught up on Better Call Saul. And thank you, Eric, for the last one, too. Caught up on Better Call Saul, Clone Wars, Mando. I've heard that Mando documentary is really good. All of DC TV. Go to his YouTube channel, Omni Media. Watch his reactions and reviews.
It's Omni with a 1.
Mortal Kombat, Scorpion's Revenge, and Justice League Dark Apocalypse. I've heard Justice League Dark Apocalypse is great. Yeah, I gotta watch that shit, man. I've heard that's amazing, dude. These everything you've just watched it's everything I really want to catch up on that I haven't caught up on. But I've heard that Mando documentary is really good. Saw an emergency awesome video breakdown of one of the episodes. It was the one where Dave Filoni was talking about the importance of that Duel of the Fates fight scene in episode 1, and it really did paint that fight in a completely different light to me. I was like, actually, I now appreciate episode 1 because of how Dave Filoni pitched it. So, yeah.
There you go. Everybody hail the Filoni.
All right.
He's the one person people trust.
Okay. Brendan V saying, thoughts on the Scream reboot? Thank you for your super chat, Brendan. I'm hopeful, optimistic after hearing who the directors are. If you guys don't know, it's the directors from Ready or Not. Plus, I really want to be in it. To be honest, is the Randy type character who gets killed off in a cool way. And Randy is us. We love Randy. Fucking love Randy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Scream 4. I think a lot of people believe it really went out on a high note. I'm not a big fan of Scream 4. I like it. I don't love it. Have you seen Scream 4?
No.
Jesus, John, you're just supposed to be the horror buff.
I know. I'm gonna watch it tonight or tomorrow.
You gotta study for the inner
Saturday.
geekdom.
Maybe there's a Scream category.
You're going for the inner geekdom.
They're getting really specific.
John, you're expected to do a good job.
I know.
I'm expected to be fun.
I'm gonna be
Right?
pounding my star. I mean, like,
there's a big difference.
I know, and I'm gonna be pounded. Let's see. The thing is, I have a lot of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings built up in my subconscious. So I'm gonna have to go and rekindle some of that. Obviously, the Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna be studying from here until
You think
no more?
I'll show you wild, guys.
I like your Tim Burton hair.
Well, I think the Scream reboot is the Scream reboot. I don't know. I mean, Nev Campbell, I hear, is being courted for it. Ella's in Scream. I hear Nev Campbell's being courted for it. She hasn't agreed to it. She talked candidly about how she's she likes the directors and what they're planning, but I don't know. I mean, to do it without Wes Anderson, I know the show was fairly received well, and I feel like you can continue the Scream world. It's just like if you could bring like Ghostface back in there and Sidney Prescott's story, it just seems like we're done now.
Yeah,
like there's not much more you can do with that unless you like fucking turn Sidney into the killer.
Well, yeah, because the thing is that the slasher movie is not the prevalent horror subgenre right now, and so I feel like a new Scream would either have to really not only be meta but also reinvent, or not only be meta but also like reinvent or bring something new to that genre, or branch out to broader horror, because that's the DNA of those movies is deconstruction, and so just making one to make one seems like a particularly poor idea.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly. I'm like you, dude. I'm hopeful and optimistic for it, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
PJ, I fell behind on the stream, but I caught back up. PJ are my initials. You can call me Paul if you want, although Pandemic Jones works too. Well, thanks, PJ. I appreciate your super chat, dude.
Really appreciate that.
And yes, for now on, you will be Pandemic Jones.
Pandemic Jones.
All right, let's see what's here. Bad Boys for Ellen.
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's great. Bad Boys for Ellen.
Helen, yeah.
Greg speaks Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? Love the locks, Greg. Well, now it's going to get beyond locks. It's just going to get fucking banana sandwich here.
I would
Juan Snow. Juan Snow.
Yes.
Eloy Juan Snow. I'm a man of the Night's Watch.
Oh, somebody call Wes Anderson does Scream.
That'd be great.
I would love to see Wes Anderson scream.
Dawn to the Planet of the Ellens. Five Nights at Ellen's. That's a great one.
Ellen in the Hood.
Ellen in Scream 5.
The Ellen Network.
Can we also do this about Conan the next stream? That'd be fun.
What was
That's
Conan?
a good comment about actually the prequels. Yeah.
Are we getting prequel of? Is that where this
To
is
Ellen to handle Armageddon?
Armageddon.
That's great,
Bonus
Matthew.
points to you.
That's great.
Yes. Ellen the Tank Engine. That's for my inner
Anissa
child.
is a fantastic human. She's the best. Far from that. Thelma and Ellen, Ice Age Collision Ellen,
Ellen and Louise.
House of
A
a Thousand
Thousand
Ellens,
Ellens.
Beauty and the Ellen.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back. Nah. All right. Samuel Parsley, thank you, dude. It is his first time here. He's watching Better Call Saul. Fuck yeah, man. Better Call
Awesome.
Saul is a great show. Seriously.
Watch
Once
it
you're-
while you're here.
Once you're caught up on Better Call Saul, the latest season finale, that was intense. I'll tell you guys. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. I'm getting way too hungry.
Yeah.
Anissa Oliva back at it again. Have you all ever seen Stop Loss with Channing Tatum? If not, I was in that movie when I was about 7 years old, running by the bus. Check out my 2 seconds of fame.
We're adding that to the list.
Anissa, nobody told us you were a movie star in this. Anissa,
She knows my name.
Oh my god, Anissa, you're so famous.
I mean, yeah. Damn. It's pretty big. Did you get to meet Channing? Did you get to Channing the Tatum? What are you doing?
I'm trying to give the viewers a really high
Giving
quality
the viewers
live
what
stream.
they want. This is the hair in the face turn that this is taken.
All right. Okay. This should be the reactions from now on. Can you imagine it? Watch. Whoa, did you see it? Whoa! These are the thumbnails.
It's easy to read this way too.
It's really hard. Hold on a second. Woo. All right.
Oh,
Anissa, we will watch the entire movie of Stop Loss and hope we can catch you in there.
and then we'll make a 10-hour supercut of your moment.
Thanks for the name praise. Watch OG Heavy Metal Good. Motorcycle US. Thanks for the super chat, buddy.
Thanks,
And you got a great name. Glad you took it.
Hell's yeah.
Joshua Tigha.
Teague.
Love your channel, guys. Keep up the great work. Joshua Teague. I
Thank
love
you
your
so much.
name.
Yeah. How this isn't a genuine moment of that. I hope we're pronouncing it okay. I hope we're not butchering it.
John, why are you not doing the thing?
Oh, I'm so,
Wait,
we didn't butcher your name just
no, I'm talking about your fucking hair.
Oh, sorry.
See, John gets all of his pride and glory from his good-looking hair. You cut that off, he's nothing.
Yep.
And so that's why he wants to make sure he looks good.
Yeah. Been braiding it. Been braiding it at night though, because it gets sweaty in the summertime.
This is so chaotic. We look like two ragged dolls hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua Tiggy. And Anissa Oliva, thank you, my dear. You're always the best ways to close out our live streams. Do y'all speak Spanish? If so, say some things. I know it's funny because I live in a Mexican-American family. It took 4 years of Spanish and has learned nothing. I don't speak Spanish. But I do know some swear words in Tagalog. Putang ina mo. That means son of a bitch. Putang ina mo. Tanga means stupid. These are words my mother would call me. And John, do you know any Spanish?
Soy un perdedor.
Very good.
There you go.
Also, did you hear about the Percy Jackson TV series? No more super chats. So hold your wallet, okay? Did you hear about the Percy Jackson?
Is an angel about to get its wings?
Percy Jackson TV series? I have not heard about the Percy Jackson TVs. I'm sure it'll be good.
I'm sure.
Is Logan Lerman returning? That'd be awesome.
I would hope so, but probably not. Is Brandon T. Jackson and Teresa Palmer returning? Or who is the female lead in that movie?
Rizzo Gaming. No, I'm trying to. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your super chats, Anissa. I just love you, Anissa. Rizzo Gaming. Greg, order takeout if you're hungry. Damn it. I don't want to order takeout. I want to make sure I'm cooking from home as much as possible, being responsible. Especially with the way the economy is shaping out to be. I'm trying to make sure that, I'm just being as responsible as possible. It's just it's healthier right now that we eat from home, especially because, I got used to the gym lifestyle, going there like 4 to 5 days a week, and now there's no gym. I have to eat even healthier because there's no gym. So yeah, that was easier to maintain a certain weight. Now I'm like, weirdly, I've actually lost some weight during this pandemic. Not like skinny, but I'm almost there.
Well, there you go. That's all you needed was the pandemic regimen.
Ooh, Rizzo, I love your next super chat. Thank you, dude. He says, He says, "Please do your best, Chewie, with hair like that."
Can't do this. You can't do it in the mic. Sounds like a very sick Chewie.
No, guys, don't compete. Don't compete.
Yeah, guys.
Just it's okay.
Eric and Anissa, please.
No,
don't do that.
Don't do it. You two love each other. I appreciate the joke.
You are so supportive.
I mean, you're too
but
supportive.
It's also in excess.
No,
I'm feeling bad about your Patreon contribution.
No, guys, no. We want you to be here out of love. Thank you.
Don't compete. Don't compete.
Jasmine, love you too. Let's read some of these Ellen chats, and then we're gonna properly read off the last couple super chats here. Ellen, oh my god, I can't see anything. Star Wars Ellen special. Rizzo Gaming, fam jokes on you. All right, Eric and Anissa, it's time for you to compete.
Yeah, if everybody starts competing, then we'll be here even longer.
Oh, great one. The fifth element.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good one. Oh, hey, that's the greatest compliment anyone's paid me.
You look
Michael
like
Ware.
Rob Zombie. Yeah.
I'll take it. If I have that, if I could grow my beard longer.
Who do I look like? An Ewok?
Tim Burton. Look at Tim Burton. A little bit. You got the it's good. I like it. I love your Burton hair.
Megla Ellendon. Oh, that's great.
Speaking of those movies, I just watched an Asylum movie, Atlantic Rim.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ellen Downey Jr. Oh, very good. Fuck Ellen, fucking bitch. Damn.
My God, is upset today.
Ellen of Persia. Chronicles of Ellen. That'd be great if we went on the Ellen show next week. If they were just like, I saw your live stream and how much it was dedicated to that.
So what's your problem with
3 from Ellen? 3 from Star Wars, the Ellen special?
Saving Private Ellen. Okay.
Greg, you look like Dan Avidan from Ninja's Sex Party.
Better call Ellen.
Saving Private Ellen. Oh, yes. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. I look like a homeless person is what it says. All right, let's read out the last of these super chats.
Yes. The Last of Us 2, everyone's favorite new game.
I'm last as always. If this is the last, Anissa and Eric, I'm saying this right now. Thank you for your super chats. The multiples that I can already see previewing here. Appreciate it. I'm last as always. This is the last. And then Eric is saying, I'm closing this bitch out. Greg and John looking like the ring girl. Best call. We definitely do. He looks like the ring girl, and I look like if the ring girl was like the Middle East reboot.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of Middle East.
That's what it looked like. Appreciate that, buddy. And he's Eric, you want to go? Fam jokes on you. I'm last, or I'm Beatty. I love you stepping in like that. It's so funny.
My man.
I'm on Anissa. Love you. Oh, you guys. Thank you for brightening my day, guys. No, thank you guys brightening up our days. We love doing these live streams. Really do. Thank you guys. And Chill Level TV, we do a weekly podcast on our Patreon page. It's only for the $1 pledge. So if you want to do that, go there. Yeah. Chill, they do a podcast on their Patreon.
Thanks for catching
Thank you, Anissa, for catching that for us. You're so sweet. Chill Level TV, thanks for that extra super chat, buddy. And competition's over. I'm putting an end to it right now. Right? No more. Sing the Doctor Who theme.
That's for you.
And Anissa, everybody wants to compete now. Nope, you won the competition.
Unfair. Make Patreon free. I don't think you quite understand.
Unfair. Make Patreon free. I don't think you understand the point of Patreon.
There's this old-fashioned concept called direct patronage, where people who cared about what you made just paid directly for it.
Rizzo, you know what you're doing with that super chat, dude. You're
stoking this fire.
You're making her super chat by doing that. You guys are so funny, and I love that you guys are also patrons. You guys are so funny.
Scary Ellen stories.
Anissa wins.
Make Patreon cheaper. It's $1 or $5.
It's $1.
We have various tiers, but for $1 or $5, you can get a lot of content.
And I'll say the content that we offer for a $5 is cheaper than the other patrons who offer similar content. So I think we're being I really think we're being as fair in the middle ground as possible.
We have a growing
it's not like $5 a video. It's $5.
Yeah.
It's for the month.
You get the
Yeah.
entire log of our stream
Yeah.
alongs and stuff like that. Yeah.
And we don't have a live schedule. We just kind of decide at the beginning of the week.
Just sort of like sometime at the end of the week, probably.
All right, I need to end this live stream before this gets out of hand. You guys do not need to be doing this.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
It's fun, but
I want to make sure. Okay, Anissa. I want to make sure I'm at least reading these. Anissa, stop. Really? LOL.
And he's
It's
an
an air challenge. Except
Melanie.
Melanie. Don't get involved, Melanie. Reason no.
Melanie. Guys.
This is the funniest shit.
Oh.
Okay. And he says, seriously, get the reject con. Love you. And last word. No. Okay. Thank you guys for being so fun and supportive and having this friendly competition. Anissa gets the last word. There it is. I appreciate all the super chats you guys have contributed. I love all the Ellen titles that have come in here. Too fast, too Ellen. This is great. I hope you guys, for the most part, enjoyed this weird, chaotic live stream. This is one of our weirdest ones we've done for sure.
Oh yeah,
you guys have been insanely sweet, insanely generous. John, what are you doing?
I'm just fixing this so that they can still see us.
All right, and Anissa's not rich. She's on the front line. We give her the money to give in this live stream to encourage other people. No, guys, no. Just stop.
Samuel,
stop. You're making
guys.
This is getting out of hand.
I love you all, but this is gonna
stop. No more. Okay, Anissa's done. Everyone's done. Appreciate you guys. You guys are so sweet. I'm gonna let Anissa be the last one.
We're gonna click out.
Samuel, appreciate you coming in. Ryan, Beatty,
so
everyone here. You guys have been so incredibly kind.
Much love, yeah.
Love the Ellen titles. I will be reviewing them. Much love. Hey, take care. Have a great day. Peace. This is a lot of fun. Thank you. This is great. Love you guys.
Appreciate
Thank you. Nisa, you won. Eric, second place. Ryan, third.